Right, we are live. Welcome everyone to this live stream. We are doing the match between New Zealand and Pakistan, the T20 that is taking place at Eden Park. I am very excited for this match, and I hope you guys are too, but thank you all very much for being here. We are probably around 5 minutes away from the start at this stage. Hopefully it will be a very good match. I have still got to make a couple of my banners and whatnot for during the match, but if you guys want to chat away to me, let me know how your day is going. Yeah, they are showing the lineups. I have got them in front of me at the moment. And Pakistan won the toss and decided that they would bat for this one. So it should be a very interesting pitch. See if maybe Pakistan can get around that 170 or upwards of 170. Might be a very good score on this wicket, but it is Eden Park, so the boundaries are normally pretty small. So I think that whatever they get, New Zealand are going to try very hard to chase it down. Am I going for Pakistan, said Kiwi Gamer? I think I am going for the Black Caps in this one. But I am just very happy to see that we do get to see a bit of cricket. And now that I look at the lineups, I see that Rauf is the number 11 for Pakistan. So he could be a very intimidating bowler when he is given the ball. Yes, the banner is in green at the moment, Kiwi Gamer, because of the fact that they are going to be batting first. So that is why that is. I am quickly going to put this one up so you guys can see it. And I will quickly get ready to put the scoreboard up so you guys can also see that while we are chatting away. And hello, Anran, Cruisy Boy. And we have also got More Cake, Zach Bai, Bax, Jack Dowling, and Mac Does Everything, who were in the chat a little bit earlier. Yeah, we are just waiting for this match to start. Shouldn't be too far away. They are in the huddles at the moment, New Zealand. I am seeing a few names there, the likes of Duffy, Tickner, a few of these guys who are very new to the Black Cap side. It is Mitchell Santner who is going to be captaining them. No Kane Williamson, no Ross Taylor. So they are missing a few of the key names that some people know the Black Caps for, but they have got a few decent batters, a few decent bowlers, and I think it could be a very good match. We have got, my score prediction is All Blacks win by 23. I assume that is Black Caps, but that is all right. So 23 runs for the Black Caps to win by. That should be interesting. How's it going, Kiwi lads? I'm going good, Johnny Blaze. Trent Bolt says Johnny Blaze, he is not playing either. I don't believe anyway. I didn't see him in the lineup. But they are heading out onto the pitch now, Pakistan. They are batting first. I get mixed up a lot. See, Kiwi Gamer, no worries, mate. We are quickly going to get ready to start sharing the live scoreboard with you guys. There we go. That should put it up. And we have got it now. New Zealand bowling first. It's going to be an interesting one. Who is going to be able to win this match between these teams? Let me know your predictions in the comments below. Or in the chat to the side, I should say, for this live stream. But it does look like a nice evening in Eden Park at the moment. I believe it's going to be 23 degrees. And it is Abdullah Shafiq who is opening the batting. He's only had 2 matches, 41 runs to his name. So it will be quite an interesting game. And I've said that about 10 times, but it is true at this stage. Oh, okay, that light was making a difference. I wasn't sure if it was, so I wasn't having it on. There we go. We'll turn that up a little bit. Johnny Blaze, Sean Wainui says Kiwi Gamer, and Jason Yang has said hi. Welcome to the stream, Jason. It is going to be Mitchell Santner bowling himself for the first over of this match. It is, of course, the power play for the first. Are they going 6 in this? Sorry, the Big Bash is getting me confused at the moment. And I am wondering why that is there, but that is all right. We are good to go. 8 seconds till the first ball is bowled. Mitchell Santner. 2, it is going to be Rizwan on strike for Pakistan. And the match is now underway. Santner running into bowl. Oh, and it's hit him in the pads. But it is going way down leg. But it is no run. I don't know cricket tries, said Jason Yang. No worries, mate. But thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate you being here. Not Sean Wainui, said Johnny Blaze. But I will quickly, what I do need to get up is to see how many likes we are on. I always forget to pull it up before the match starts. Satner with the second ball, and it was French cut. And it is going to go for 4 inside edge. And that is going to be a good start in a way for Pakistan because of the runs, but not really what they want to do, finding the edge very early. I am quickly checking the likes, and I believe we are on 7 already. So thank you all very much for that. But a boundary very early for Pakistan. Possibly not where he wanted to hit that one, but could have easily hit the stumps as well if he had gotten the edge a little bit more fine. But Mitch Satner once again going to be bowling to Rizwan. It's a little bit dragged down and he has pulled it. And it looks like it's going to be 2 here. It's gone to backward square leg. And who was that out on the boundary here? I haven't actually looked at the lineups yet. I might pull that up now and see exactly who is going to be playing this match. They are saying that they were surprised that they decided. Do they allow conversions in cricket? No, they do not, Johnny Blaze. Aussie aren't looking good in the test. I actually have it pulled up on my other screen, but the light is just in the way. They are 2 down at the moment, Australia. That is not what they would have been wanting. Is Geordie Barrett playing for the Black Gaps? Said Johnny Blaze. He is not. This rugby match is strange, says Kiwi Gamer. Yes, of course, we normally do post rugby on this channel. So that is why we have a few confused rugby fans. That was a decent ball from Mitch Satner. Are you guys watching the game on another device, or are you just listening to this live stream? Satner now drags it down a little bit again, and it is pulled away. It is just going to be 1 run for them. 7 off the first over, though, for Pakistan. They won't mind that too much. And this is going to be Shafiq on strike now for the second. But here are the lineups. Martin Guptill, Seifert, Conway, Phillips, Neesham, Satner, Chapman, Kugalion, Sodhi, Duffy, and Tickner is the New Zealand lineup. And then we have got Rizwan, Shafiq, Ali, Hafiz, Khan, Shah, Wazam, Ashraf, Riaz, Shah Afridi, and Harris Rauf is the Pakistan lineup. Jason Yang put no. So who's the turnover master of these 2 teams? It's a good question, Johnny Blaze. I don't really have an answer, to be honest. I'm watching both. I'm listening because my laptop died, said Jason Yang. And they have given the ball to Jacob Duffy now, who is on his Black Caps debut, I believe, almost. His Super Smash record is decent at the moment. Sean Wainoe knocked it on, said Kiwi Gamer. How come the Black Gaps don't do a Kiwi haka? I'm not sure. I know that they have the national anthems at the start, but I did miss them. Oh, that was a decent one in the air for Duffy, but not quite able to get to it, unfortunately. He almost got it, though. The ball in the air from Shafiq. Oh, no, that would have actually still been Rizwan. I wonder how many tries the Black Gaps are going to score. I hope it's a decent amount because Pakistan, I feel like they're going to get close to that 170 or upwards of that, and then they're going to have to try and chase it down. Well, that's a decent cut, and it's gone to backwards point now. It's gone to the sweeper once again. So that is another single for Rizwan, and now Shafiq will be facing his first ball of the match. Cameron Jeffrey has put hi. Hello, mate. Thank you for tuning in. They should. Johnny Blaze. Wait, do Black Caps have a haka? No, they do not. Jason Yang. We have got boundary looks small from Sport Reactions. Yeah, they are. In Eden Park, you can get it to the boundary pretty easily. That's why Martin Guptill is so dangerous on this wicket. He can score a lot of runs because he can hit the ball pretty far. Well, I never knew Pakistan played rugby, said Jason Yang. And Karen Jeffrey put lol. Sport Reactions put my favourite NZ Sport team name is the Tall Blacks. Of course, the basketball team. Although, of course, that's not the New Zealand Breakers as well, we should mention. Oh, that's a good ball. It's being chipped, and it's a wicket for New Zealand. Duffy strikes early. And Duffy, the first over of his 2020 New Zealand career, has led to a wicket. What else have we got? Who's the Black Caps fullback? I mean, I guess you could consider anyone on the boundary the fullback. And I haven't actually worked out who that is yet because of the fact that I was going to look up the lineups. But then this has just got pretty interesting. The fact that they were able to just get that early wicket. And unfortunately for Shafiq, second ball duck for him. Caught Chapman, bowled Duffy. And the fall off wicket was 8 for 1. And they are only 1.4 overs in now. And we have got cricket heat is what Kiwi Gamer put. What a try, says Kiwi Gamer. Question, what's the national Babington team's name? I'm not sure, Johnny Blaze, but I feel like I should know it, and I feel like it's something that slightly could sound inappropriate. But nonetheless, I actually played Babington a while ago. It was good fun. I wonder if we can convert this at Kiwi Gamer. Well, at the moment, he was able to convert it. Jason Duffy, if you are talking terms of the cricket, he was able to get a wicket in his first over of his Black Caps career. Where Neil Wagner at 7, said Timothy William. I will quickly have a look. Did they announce him in the lineup? Because of the one that I had, I don't believe they had him at 7. I will have a quick look now. No, it is Mark Chapman who is playing number 11 for this one. It's fun to play, says Johnny Blaze. That is Babington. 910 subs, says Sport Reactions. Yeah, we've been growing very quickly lately. Jay Duffy and he brother of Matt, said, I don't know whether they're actually related, those two. Imagine if everyone in the Tall Blacks was short. I guess that would be a little bit of not onomatopoeia. What is it? A oxymoron. In that case, Cameron Jeffrey. Offside, says Johnny Blaze. Pakistan is good at kicking, said Kiwi Gamer. Neil Wagner is open side flank, says Johnny Blaze with a question mark. Hello, says Bob Money. Hello, Bob. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Jason Duffy, what? Said Jason Yang. But at the moment, Pakistan not starting this match how they would have liked, but they did just get a boundary. So I feel like they will slowly be able to rebuild during this power play. Yes, I believe they are, Johnny Blaze. But yeah, the lineups, they are looking pretty decent overall. I am hoping that we are going to see a lot of decent cricket in this one, that's for sure. 12 for 1 at the moment after the 2 overs. But Duffy's first over goes for 1 wicket, 5 runs. Now it is going to be Scott Cougarlion who is going to be running in for the 3rd. Jackson always blazed when New Zealand bat. I reckon they should just go for 6s. I mean, I feel like Martin Guptill, in a way, normally would in the power play. He has got a lot of power, and it is a short boundary at Eden Park. Oh, and that one might be a wicket as well. No, it's just over the head of Phillips. Unfortunately, Cougarlion almost got a wicket for his first ball as well. It was very close. What else have we got? We have got these Pakistan front rowers are some huge units, says Johnny Blaze, and a try's worth a 5-pointer. I mean, a 6 is worth 6 points, Johnny Blaze. I feel like I'm trying to relate everything back to cricket, and it is getting difficult, that's for sure. Pakistan pass it, Black Caps intercept at Jason Duffy. Here he goes, says Jason Yang. Is his name Cougarlion? Not quite. Well, I mean, that's how it's said, but it's not how it's spelt. Although, that was close to rolling onto the stumps there. But another good ball from Cougarlion. Almost got a wicket twice in a row there. But Rizwan is on strike at the moment. They are talking to Martin Guptill at the moment. Bowden Barrett scores, says Kiwi Gamer. Okay, so Guptill is saying it's a pretty decent wicket. Cougarlion what? Says Jason Yang. Yes, that is how his name is spelt. But I am interested to know how many of you guys think Pakistan will be able to get in this one. Do you think they will be able to get around that 170, or do you think they will get below that, or possibly a lot higher than 170? Let me know. But Jacob Duffy starting very well with his first over. I've been listening to you say Cougar Lion and laughing, thinking I did not just hear the name Cougar Lion. Yeah, it's an interesting one. The way it's spelt as well is quite awkward. Jason Yang put it in the chat a little bit earlier. And I feel like that isn't quite how you think it would be said. Is Trent Boult playing, says Jackson Always Blaze? No, he is not for this one. They are missing Trent Boult, Neil Wagner, Tim Southey, Ross Taylor, Kane Williamson. The list goes on. And it'll be interesting to see how they go because of that. Jacob Yang says Johnny Blaze. You called him Jason, not Jacob. Oh, now Jacob. Oh, his name is Jacob Duffy. Sorry. I have been reading Jason Yang and I've been reading Johnny Blaze as well. So I'm surprised I didn't call him Johnny Duffy as well. But it is Jacob Duffy. Jacob Yang and Jason Yang said, yeah, Cougar Lion is what Kiwi Gamer has put as well. But yeah, at the moment, Cougar Lion is having a pretty good first over. He has only gone for 2 runs off the 4 balls. It is 14 for 1. Will be interesting. Is he going to bowl a short ball here? I feel like he might consider it. Oh, no, it's a good length once again, just outside the outside edge. He is sticking to his line, Cougar Lion, and he was bowling at 143 Ks, which is pretty quick for your first over of the match. But 1 ball left. What are Pakistan going to be able to do with this one? And I've realized once again, we had it on the Big Bash live stream the other night. The live streaming or the live scoreboard has decided that both of them are on strike once again. I'm not sure why. It always gets confused. Cones on brother said Johnny Blaze. Cougar Lion. Oh, that one's been hit hard. But is it high enough? Yes, it is. And it has cleared the gap. It is Tickner who has thrown that one in and they managed to get 2. So the Pakistan player wasn't willing to get held down there. And it would have been Ali who was the batter. Pakistan pass H. Ali too fast. Oh my God, yes, Cougar Lion, says Jason Yang. It is going to be very interesting to see how this one goes. I am excited for it as well. I better check the likes because we have been going for 3 overs and I always end up forgetting. But I think by now we will be sitting somewhere around, yeah, we've got 9 likes. So I think we will be able to tick over to 10 before the end of this next over. The KFC Big Bash looks like a great night. Stadium looks packed. The atmosphere looks intense, says Johnny Blaze. Yeah, it is always a fun time. And unfortunately, the other night when we did our live stream between the Perth Scorchers and the Melbourne Stars, it actually just ended up raining for a long period of time. So halfway through that live stream, we ended up showing the Daniel versus Isaac video. And then I actually ended up hooking up my Xbox to this live stream and I was playing cricket on that screen from Cricket 19 between the sides while we were waiting for it to stop raining. But unfortunately, never quite did. That's a good shot. Out mid-wicket way, almost square leg actually. And it was a very good shot from Rizwan. Are you going to do a subscriber series on Rugby Challenge 4? And if so, can I pick my position now, says Jackson. See, it's going to be one of those things. I believe it's going to be, if it is coming, it's going to have to be next year because of how many videos we've got like coming out in the next couple of weeks. Like there's not really any gap for it. And I feel like I might wait until a bit closer before people are going to start picking their positions. We've got, does Matt Duffy play for the Black Caps? Because Jesco or Jacob plays for the Caps. Says Jason Yang. No, Matt Duffy, of course, plays for the Blues. And I believe he is once again this season as well with Bowden Barrett not there this season. Johnny Blaze, number 8. I'm 14. I'm a utility back. See, everyone's already picked their positions. So I feel like people are going to get annoyed if I can't get them the position that they want, unfortunately. But at the moment, we have got Rizwan, who is still on strike. Oh, it was almost caught in bowl, but Duffy not quite able to catch that one. Could have got another wicket there in his second over of bowling. Just not quite able to get to it. He was doing well, the big man, to get a hand to it, I think. He was still in his follow through. Oh, he got the right hand to it, but just not quite able to get it. I got hit, says Jason Yang. They are showing the replay here. He almost got the right hand to it. Hit him in the thumb, unfortunately. Oh, and it's advanced, and it's a wicket. Rizwan was trying to hit him very far there. And unfortunately for him, advanced as well. And because of it, he ended up getting out. And Duffy has now got 2 wickets to his name. And he hasn't even finished bowling his second over yet. What competition will you do the subscriber series on? Said Jackson, always plays. I feel like it would just be kind of like a world tour type thing of just going to random grounds. I don't think it would be actually completely in a competition. Like, it wouldn't be such as like being in a Blues jersey the whole time or anything. It would just be a kind of going everywhere. Everyone is talking about rugby, not cricket, said Cameron Jeffrey. I had a suspicion it may have been the case. Because, yeah, it's hard to tell if you guys, because you all watch the rugby stuff, whether you actually care about cricket. So it has kept on going back down that route. Johnny Boy said, give him a red card. Jason Yang said, actually, can I be a utility forward, says Jason Yang. And then we have got high tackle. No, I want to be a utility back, says Jason. Sounds cool, as says Jackson. So, yeah, we have got quite a few rugby fans in the chat at the moment. But now, already under pressure, Pakistan. They've lost 2 wickets so far in this power play. And we have still got 2.1 overs left. Michael has said hi in the chat. Hello, Michael. Thank you for tuning in. At the moment, Pakistan 2 down already after only 3.5 overs. Not the start they would have been wanting. But they are hopefully going to be able to get a few more runs before the end of this power play. Bowden to Jackie, said Jason Yang. Oh, I assume that is to Japan, possibly, but it's not quite there. What's next? Golf. Kiwi Gamer says, I have got a golf game, so who knows? Who knows where we will be going in the next few months. I know we've got a few more gaming videos, though, in the next couple months because of the fact that we have got no real live rugby. So rugby is going to be coming back in late February, and until then, we're probably going to be going into cricket and also some kind of random games that we've been playing, like the live stream I did the other night. Yeah, at the moment, this is going to be Duffy's last ball of his over. He's running in. Oh, is that one going to be caught? And it's out again. Duffy has got 2 in a row, which means next ball of his last over, or of his next over, should I say, is going to be a hat-trick ball. Duffy, he's got 3 wickets already on debut for the Black Caps. You can't really ask for anything better than that, other than maybe getting a wicket at the start of the next ball, because then he will get a hat-trick. Netball or volleyball or touch or basketball, says Jason Yang. So by the looks of it, anything but golf is on the mind of Jason Yang. Lowell got to go see us, says Cameron Jeffrey. No worries, mate. Thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate it. But now Pakistan are under a lot of pressure in this one. It will be interesting to see what they do from here. I really want to be part of your YouTube, the Kiwi Lads, aka the Musketeers, said Michael. All you got to do really, I don't think we're allowed to change the actual group though, because it has been just since it's been a school thing. But then just to be one of the Kiwi Lads in a way, all you got to do is just be subscribed to the channel, watch the videos. And yeah, hopefully you guys will continue to enjoy them. 3 tries on debut. Wow, says Johnny Blaze. Yeah, it is almost the equivalent to that, to be honest. He will be loving it. Jacob Duffy. Basketball, except I'm only 4'6". See, Johnny Blaze, I don't know whether you're joking or not. Calls Matt Duffy. Hey, Jacob, better than you, Matt, says Jason Yang. Okay, says Michael. Matt in shock. Wow, said Jason Yang. We got a lot of random names getting thrown around, don't we, at the moment in the chat, but it is going to be Kanu, who probably wasn't expecting to be at the crease until a lot later in this one. Can you do a rugby live stream at 9:30, says Liam Hoffman. I assume if that's 9:30, is that going to be another wicket? Cougar Lions got it, and that's a 4th. for the Black Caps. I'm not sure what has been happening, but at the moment, Pakistan are going to be 4 down, and it's still the power play. They're going to need someone to start setting themselves in this innings, or else they could be looking at getting bowled out, and getting bowled out in a 2020 is definitely not ideal. So Liam Hoffman live stream at 9:30. I think this game goes till 10:30, if I'm not wrong, and then I'm not sure what will be happening after that. I've probably got to edit a couple videos for the weekend. But then, I don't know, if I get time, I could possibly do a rugby stream as well. Woo. Did you say Richard Kahui? No, I did not. Jason Yang. Another one, Drake or Khaled. My wife says hi. Hello, Johnny Blaze's wife. What is your wife's name, Johnny Blaze? Is it Mrs. Blaze or is it something else? When you're going to do another GTA live, says Jack Dowling. That was possibly going to be a plan for tonight as well. Depending on just how everything went, because I believe they are adding a go-kart to GTA Online. So I was going to give that a go. Mark Roberts, oh dear buggers. Couldn't have summed it up better myself. It isn't looking good for Pakistan at this stage. If they don't set themselves soon, they're going to end up, like at the moment, they've got 2 men out at the crease who haven't faced a ball. So it's pretty much like starting the game again, other than the fact that they have now lost 4 wickets. Heavy metal or reggae, says Johnny Blaze. See, I feel like I'm going to say reggae purely because it's very hard to edit when you are listening to like heavy metal. I feel like I missed a few. Where's your Kiwi lads? Patch, what's our gang emblem? Was the one that I missed from Johnny Blaze. No run there for Pakistan. So that is the first ball for, it would be Shaha, who's at the crease now. The Kiwi lads, aka the Musketeers, can you play rugby? Says Michael. Is that as in, can I play rugby in real life or can I play rugby now? Because in real life, probably not very well. And then if it was now, then I don't think I can, since we're in the cricket at the moment. Do you play rugby? Said Jackson. No, I do not. I find like everyone else kept growing, and then I'm just kind of slightly below average for height. So then, yeah, I'm not the biggest unit. So I don't think rugby would go very well for me. I feel like I've got more of a chance in cricket, to be honest. I did have my bat in here before, but I have put it back in my room, unfortunately. But at the moment, Pakistan 4 down. To anyone who is just tuning in, not the start they were after in this 2020 against New Zealand. And New Zealand at the moment are just looking pretty strong with their young bowlers, Kugelheim and also Duffy, who has got 3 already on debut. The old girl is known as the boss, mate. She rules the roast. So she is Boss Blaze. I assume that is Johnny Blaze. Yeah, at the moment, Kugelheim 2 more dot balls, and he has got himself and the Black Caps a wicket maiden. Unless, of course, he gets another wicket, then we are looking at a double wicket maiden perhaps for him. Ish Sodhi, he will be getting worried at this stage that he might not get to bowl if they keep going at this rate. Johnny Blaze put Pete. Got to go see you back at 8 o'clock maybe. No worries, Jason Yang. Thank you for tuning in. It is going to be Shaha once again on strike. Kugelheim running in. Oh, is that gone? That's gone over the head of point. And because of it, it is going to be 4 runs for Shaha, which is probably very good to see for Pakistan because of the fact that some of the fans in the stadium would have been getting a little bit worried that they were only going to see a short game. But it looks like that was a very good shot. Kind of going almost backward point with that cut shot up and over the field. He's done very well there. Now, said Michael, no, I don't think I could because we have only just started this live stream. It would possibly, I'm looking at maybe doing one tomorrow at some stage for Rugby Challenge. If I have got, not now, said Michael. Pakistan need to block more and protect their wickets, says Jackson. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, you want to get a lot of runs in the power play since they are only allowed 2 fielders outside of the circle. But then at this stage, Pakistan will just have to try not to get any more wickets. Because if they lose any more, then it's pretty much into their lower order. Are you playing a game of cricket or are you watching a real life one? Says Liam Hoffman. I am watching the real life game between New Zealand and Pakistan. It is being played at Eden Park at the moment. and I am watching it and letting you guys know what is happening. And it is also on the screen here for anyone who does want to see it. But at the moment, it is showing that 13% chance of Pakistan winning. NWO, says Johnny Blaze. And can we do an 80-minute game of rugby, says Liam Hoffman. Who would you want to see for that one, Liam Hoffman? Would it be an All Blacks game or would it be someone else? But Duffy at the moment is on a hat trick. Is he going to get the hat trick on debut? If he does, that will be pretty insane. Hi, says Morecake. Welcome to the live stream, mate. He's got a few men all going close to the bat at the moment. It's going to be interesting hat trick ball for Jacob Duffy. Can he get it on debut? He's running in at the moment. It would have, they have run 2 there as well, Pakistan. So unfortunately for Jacob Duffy, just not quite able to get that one, but already has 3 wickets to his name. So he won't be complaining too much there. I'm playing Rugby Challenge 4, Pakistan versus the 19th century British Empire, aka England, said Johnny Blaze. I didn't even realise Pakistan were in Rugby Challenge 4. I don't think I've ever played them, if they are. Or did you download them from the fan hub, perhaps? I assume. But Shaha at the moment seems to be one of the only Pakistan bowlers, or batters, should I say. He's almost a bowler. He is the wicket keeper. But at the moment, he seems to be one of the only ones who are getting a little bit lucky and also playing some decent shots. I'll check back at 7:45, says Kiwi Gamer. No worries, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Nonetheless, I will quickly have another look while they are showing Matt Duffy's chances in this match. I will have a look at the likes, and we are sitting on 11, so thank you all very much for that. I do appreciate it a lot. And we have gone up I couldn't speak there, but we have gone up a subscriber as well. So thank you, whoever that was. Hello, 100% is, unfortunately, if you let me know your name, I will give you a shout out. And I learned what those were the other day. I learned like do the 5 and everything are actually like emojis, but they don't come through my editing software as emojis. Or not my editing software, but my streaming software. Because if I go on here, yeah, it's got a few different emojis. Yeah, and Johnny Blaze has got a few octopuses, or octopi are they called? Maybe, if I'm not wrong. Thank you all very much for being here. We are watching Pakistan versus New Zealand at the moment. Pakistan under a bit of pressure from the New Zealand bowlers, or should I say a lot of pressure. It just isn't quite going their way at the moment. When will you post the next Blues career mode? It is going to be on Monday is the plan for that. We decided not to post it today because of the fact that this live stream was starting just after we were going to be posting it. So we didn't really want it to miss out on getting the attention that we thought that it may be able to get because of the fact that it is the semi-final. Grace Bamber has but go hard, bro. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate you being here as well. At the moment, Pakistan are under a lot of pressure from the Black Caps. Can we see All Blacks versus Australia or All Blacks versus England, says Liam Hoffman. I think a match that I'd love to play an 80-minute one too would be that All Blacks versus England. Although I do find sometimes with the live streams, people do get a little bit bored with the one match. I found from my, when I've been doing the dream matches, that everyone does end up giving me all the different requests like halfway through. So I'm not sure, would you want to see it as a live stream or as a video form? Your 2003 Microsoft technology, I'd say Johnny Blaze. See, that's the thing. I've got like all this stuff working, but I don't know how it works. You know, I just get lucky, press all the buttons until it does something. Michael Jackson says Johnny Blaze. And also Michael has put yes. I assume that is to the question of doing the live stream. And that is Matt Duffy now 3 for 13 off his 3 overs of the power play. That is exactly what the Black Caps would have been wanting, and probably a little bit more than they thought they were going to be able to get throughout that power play. Only 29 runs to Pakistan, and now Ish Sodhi has got the ball in hand. It'll be interesting to see how spin goes on this wicket. Of course, we saw Satner in the first over go for 7 runs, but now it is going to be Ish Sodhi now. And he has had 54 wickets from 48 matches, so he gets just over a wicket a match. So is Ish Sodhi going to be able to get another wicket for the Black Caps? Pakistan at the moment 4 down after the 6 overs. We've got Jackson in the chat saying, Johnny Blaze, what position do you want to be in the subscriber series? We always lead back to the subscriber series. That was a slow ball from Ish Sodhi, I'm pretty sure. It is well fielded there and kept to a single. 80 Ks, yeah, that is a little bit slow for Ish Sodhi. Perhaps just seeing how the turn and bounce is going to play on this Eden Park wicket at the moment. Satner is captaining the side, of course. Like I said, we are missing Kane Williamson, Ross Taylor, Neil Wagner, Tim Southey, Trent Bolt. Oh, that one was almost chopped on from, I believe it was, it would have been Khan who was on strike there, I believe. But yeah, anyone wondering why it says both of them are on strike, I am not sure. The live scorecard just doesn't seem to be working properly, unfortunately for me. So I believe that was actually Shaha on strike there. Or was it? No, it was, I think it was Khan. Yeah, the scoreboard is just a little bit slow updating. Put Bowden Barrett at 10 and put Richie on the bench. And after halftime, put Bowden at 15 and bring Richie on, says Liam Hoffman. I will try and remember that. But if I cannot, maybe you might need to remind me in the chat. I just ate dinner, steak, mash, gravy, corn gobs. Corn cobs, I assume that is bread. And finished off with a Sprite. You can't beat that, Johnny Blaze. Sounds like a right feast. Can it be a live stream, says Liam Hoffman. I will try my best to make it one. Cameron said, I had tacos. Johnny Blaze put Johnny Blaze packing down on the back of the scrum, 8th man. And Michael put, I really want Rugby Challenge 4. Who knows, maybe Christmas might. I know a lot of people were saying that they thought they were possibly going to be able to get Rugby Challenge 4 for Christmas. But if not, I think it will be on special. Possibly, maybe Boxing Day sale. Don't know. I guess because the game came out relatively new. But it will be cheaper very soon. So hopefully you will be able to get it then. Oh, it's another good ball by Ish Sodhi, but well played there. But that is just 3 off Ish Sodhi's first over. And I think bowling a little bit slower might be in his plans at the moment. He's seen how it's like kind of bouncing off the surface. The seam in one of those deliveries was pretty obviously moving or changing the direction of the pitch. See, I feel like I've done too much rugby commentary lately. And I'm like messing up my words for the difference between the two. Dessert is carrot cakes, cheesecakes, cream donuts, pancakes, banana cakes, caramel cakes. Oh my God, I love cakes, says Johnny Blaze. Well, you are a very lucky man, Johnny, if you're having all of those. I'm getting Rugby Challenge 4 for Christmas, says Liam Hoffman. And Santa should give me Rugby Challenge 4, says Cameron. But yeah, it seems to be something that is on quite a few people's wish lists this year. Blair Tickner is now going to be bowling. He's only played 6 matches in his international T20 career. Oh, and he bowls the bouncer straight away. I don't know whether they would have been expecting that. That is for sure. That was to Shaha as well, the man who's slightly set at the moment. You Blaze, Johnny, says Jackson. I don't have a PS4, says Michael. Okay. So that might be the slight problem. Hopefully the videos on the channel are hopefully going to keep you entertained enough for now, Michael. Santa sent me the 8th ball of Marin. Oh, no. I half read it. Johnny Blaze, you're still trying to get me on that one. It's like your joke about how many skins you have on Fortnite that I always forget about. It is hit straight out to mid-off. No run there. But they are struggling, like the commentators just said. I was about to say it as well. They are struggling to read the pace of the wicket at the moment, the Pakistan lineup. And it seems like the only one who was being able to do it a little bit was Rizwan. He got 17 off 17. But it is just an awkward length for them to try and pick up. Or Tickner, it's a little feather. And that has gone fast to the boundary. Very fine. And that is another 4 for Kushdil. And that is, I believe, Kushdil Saha is the name. But yeah, Tickner just slightly going down the leg side there. And he got that little feather on it. and flicks it round the corner. The keeper, no chance there. I think even fine leg, if he was pretty fine, straight behind perhaps, he still would have struggled to get that one. What channel is it? Said Kane. At the moment, I know it's not on Sky, but it is going to be on, it is on TV1, is one of them. That's a great shot, but it has gone straight to Phillips there and only gets him a single. That deserved a boundary there. That was a brilliant shot. But yeah, Kane, it is on either TV1 or I think that's the only one on normal TV, because I am watching it on Spark Sport for this one. And then kind of for everywhere else, Australia's KO, ESPN Plus for people outside New Zealand, but it is on TV1 is the main one, or Spark Sport for New Zealand. Jackson, listen, Jackson, Johnny Blaze is always Blaze, says Johnny Blaze. What games do you have for Kiwi Lads, aka the Musketeers? We have got quite a few. The ones that we're possibly looking at playing relatively soon on the channel will be the likes of probably a little bit more GTA 5 and also looking at going down Red Dead Redemption 2. Might be another game we start playing. Also, we've got Rugby League Live 4 on the way. That could also be a game. But then also Cricket 19 and whatnot are options as well. Johnny Red-Eye Blaze says, Johnny Blaze, you should stream more of NZ's cricket matches. I am hoping to do all 3 of the 2020s. And then we will have to wait and see about the ODIs because of the fact that they are quite long games. You're kind of looking at maybe around 8 hours perhaps, and that will be a very long live streams. So maybe I will do their batting New Zealand if I was to do the ODIs, since it would only be half the time. We have got, according to Google, Matt Duffy is not related to Jacob Duffy, says Cameron. That is unfortunate, but they are both very good at what they do at the moment. Matt Duffy probably going to have a little bit more of a role at the Blues this year for Super Rugby Aotearoa because of Bowden Barrett going to Japan. Matt Duffy plays for the Auckland Blues, said Johnny Blaze. He does indeed. Johnny still drives around and builds your house, Blaze. That could be a slogan, Johnny, if you did go for your solo building company. Still drives around and builds your house. Which is a catchy slogan, that's for sure. Sodhi now bowling his second of the match. It's another one that is hit straight to the fielder, unfortunately for them. Tried to hit it on the offside, but Sodhi is bowling nice and slow at the moment, trying to see what the wicket will give him in terms of spin and bounce. But Kushdil, he is sitting on 16 runs off 19 balls. He can't go too hard at this ball. Oh, and he just has. And it's a top edge. And because of it now, he is out. You can't go too hard at it. I just said it. You should have listened to Shoddy. Does that at the end of it. I can actually do that as well because I've got a mustache, although it isn't as prominent as Ish Sodhi's, that's for sure. But like I said, they can't go too hard at the ball when it is Ish Sodhi, because if you do get the edge, you are hitting it straight up in the air like Kushdil did, and now they are 5 down Pakistan. What have we got? When is the next T20 for NZ? It is going to be on Sunday, and then the next one after that is Tuesday, I believe, if I'm not wrong. I'm back. No. Woo! Another out, says Kiwi Gamer. Yes, indeed. They are struggling at the moment, Pakistan, but being 5 down only after 8.2 overs. Like, they're going to have to do some big work if they want to get a good total on the board because, like we said, Eden Park boundaries aren't the biggest things. But then saying that, depending on how the wicket is playing, maybe New Zealand will have the same issue that Pakistan are having now. What time on Sunday? I believe it is another 7 p.m. start, Jackson. Johnny's like the word Blaze, says Cameron Jeffrey. My first job is tomorrow, brother. I feel like I should be nervous, but no, I'm excited. AF, says Johnny Blaze. What are you doing, Johnny? Is it a fence or a renovation, or what's the plan now for the next one? What is your best game, the Kiwi Lads, aka the Musketeers, says Michael. I feel like for me it's got to be Rugby Challenge 4 purely because I've played it for the past like 4 months and haven't really got bored of it yet. Like, I'm still, like, I have a list of about 50 videos that I want to get filmed that we just haven't quite got round to. So we've got a lot coming in the future if we can ever get enough time, because I am flat out normally editing every single day at the moment. So I am trying my best to find some time, but then I feel like I've filled those gaps that I might have free with these live streams now. It's a good ball from Ish Sodhi there. It is just going to be a single. 420 says Johnny Blaze. That is not true. It is 7, of course. Angry Birds. All working at a furnace called Blaze, says Cameron. I feel like, yeah, if Johnny Blaze was to play Minecraft, he would probably love the nether because of all the blazes there. But 50, says Thomas Joe, with a question mark. I'm not sure what that is for, but they are 5 down at the moment, and they haven't quite got the 50 runs yet. Pali, says Jackson. I am going to quickly have a look at the Australian. Is that still going? That seems like it's pretty much on the same as it was before. But I have had the light in the way. 111 says Kiwi Gamer. But Sodhi now has gone for 2. This last ball, that was an awkward looking shot. But he has found a way to go down to long on. So at the moment, the projected score for Pakistan is going to be 93. I have a feeling that the Black Caps might be able to chase that down. I have a feeling that they might be able to chase down upwards of 150, I would say. 50 videos stocked up. No, I haven't filmed them all. They are all just on a list on my phone of types of videos that I want to film in the future. But yeah, I've got to get them filmed as well as edited for them to be able to come out. But yeah, at the moment, I just haven't really had the time, unfortunately. Reno's mate, renovations first job should be 2 weeks work max. Then I go do some work on my father's farm on the far north of Kiwiland. Sounds like you have got a decent plan there, Johnny Blaze. So you're starting the job before Christmas? And are you working through Christmas, Johnny Blaze? Or are you going to take a week off or so? My bong is a furnace, says Johnny Blaze. Pakistan really need to protect their wickets now, says Jackson. Yeah, they do. Because 5 down and we aren't halfway through the innings yet, and they are probably getting, I'd say they're still in the middle order, but they're getting closer to going to the lower order. And the more overs you give that lower order, oh, that was a good ball from Tickner, but it has hit out the leg side for a single. AKA the whole team, says Kiwi Gamer. A bucket list of vids, says Cameron. Yeah, it's quite a long list, to be honest. And that's just on Rugby Challenge 4. If I was to do like videos on every game, like I do a list of every games like that I want to do, it would take me a long time to write, and it's probably time that I should have been editing and whatnot. But no, it's been very fun over the last few months, that's for sure. Tickner now, it's hit to the leg side. And it is just a single once again. I will go on to the likes and see how we are sitting at the moment. We are sitting on 15 likes, so thank you all very much for that. I do appreciate it a lot. Start before Xmas. Have a week of working at home, finishing the kitchen, then finish this reno job. Off, then head north to my dad's, says Johnny Blaze. So you have got it all sorted. And I see we actually went up to 16 likes now. So thank you, whoever hit that like button. I don't know what a good total would be to aim for this live stream. I feel like somewhere around that 30 likes I feel like we could do before the end of it. But yeah, I think we will get there. We have always seemed to have people who do watch the videos and leave likes as well, which is very helpful. But at the moment, we are 2 balls away from 10 overs into this match. Pakistan 5 down at the moment. Tickner, oh, it's a good shot, is it? Or has it gone straight? Oh, what a catch. What a catch from Duffy. Jacob Duffy on debut. How did he take that? They are going to have a look. I hope he hasn't touched the boundary there. He looked a little bit, I think he said 6, unfortunately. He thinks he hit the rope, Jacob Duffy, but that was incredible nonetheless. Got to go, says Cameron. See you later, mate. Jackson will be back because he's got to charge his phone. No worries. My dad doesn't get internet up there, though, mate. I don't know if I'll be watching the lives, mate. I hope I get internet. That is what. No worries, Johnny Blaze. You got to do what you got to do. Cameron said bye as well. They are going to be checking. Did he take this? If he did, he looked very close to the rope when I saw it in real time. He's getting close. He's getting close. Does the finger touch it? I think his finger touches the rope there. I'll be hanging out wanting to watch your YouTube channel, mate. You might have to download some videos for the road, Johnny Blaze. Oh, I think a finger touched the rope there. Unfortunately, this is a huge decision, but I think he did just touch the rope there. Jacob Duffy. It's going to be not out, and it's going to be a... No, it will be a 4, won't it? What are they going to be saying? They are going to the big screen. I feel like it is not out, but I'm wondering what he's going to call it. Yeah, it's not out, unfortunately for him. Jacob Duffy almost. Unfortunately for him, it was the fact he is a big man, Jacob Duffy, so he's probably got above average sized hands, which might have been the only thing that made that knuckle touch the boundary rope. But yeah, the crowd are applauding him nonetheless. And it was a 6 in the end as well. Tickner almost getting the wicket. I thought Jacob Duffy had that one, but it was very close. It's just not quite right. We have got, they should have been trying to smash 4s instead of hitting 6s, said Thomas Joe. That is a good call in that situation. Yeah, unfortunately, hitting the ball in the air with a wicket that you can't really read the bounce, it is a struggle, that's for sure. I'd rather smash a blindside rather than a lock, says Johnny Blaze. Interesting analogy. I'm not sure where that's come from, Johnny Blaze. But nonetheless, I am rather confused now. But Tickner, unfortunately, not quite able to get the wicket. Tickner looks slightly disappointed, but I feel like you got to applaud your fielder for that effort. But now they are just looking like everyone is waiting around a little bit here. And this is going to be the last ball of the 10th over. Or the 9th over, I guess it will be. It will be 10 overs gone once this ball is bowled from Tickner. No, it is a 4. I thought it should be because of the fact that he was on the ground. And it isn't a wide. So Tickner has finished that over. 2 overs gone now from Tickner's bowling. 13 runs for no wickets, but 48 for 5 at the moment. Pakistan are. I don't know whether that's where they would have wanted to be. Well, I know that isn't where they wanted to be. I know that they would have been wanting more than 6 and over at this point. The projected score for them is only 96. But yeah, it is interesting. They are into that lower order very soon. But if you tackle him in the air, that would be a penalty to other team and possibly a card, depends on how he falls, says Johnny Blaze. Yeah, and he was very close to falling the right way there, Jacob Duffy. You said it was a 4. It was a 6. They have actually changed it back to a 4 now, Thomas Joe, because he was on the ground when he touched it. Update, even though I don't know cricket, said Jason Yang, I'm back. Thank you very much for being here. I mean, other way around, no worries, Thomas Joe. A 4 is a lock and a blindside is a 6. I see what you were doing, Johnny Blaze. And I do now understand what you were saying. But yeah, I don't think I'd want to tackle a lock or a blindside, to be honest. I'm not really a huge unit, so I think I would hurt myself a lot more than I would hurt a lock or a blindside flanker. But it's going to be Satin and out back bowling, and they haven't been able to run there either. Lol, said Jason Yang. But now I'm gonna have a look, and we're up to 18 likes. Hi everyone, says Niraj. Thank you very much for tuning in, mate. Hopefully I said your name right, by the way. If not, I am sorry, but thank you for being here. At the moment, Pakistan under a lot of pressure at the moment. But no one wants to run singles at the moment for Pakistan, it seems. 23 dot balls on the power play they just mentioned. That is a crazy amount of dot balls for a power play. What about George? Can George hammer Tuanga off Tuanga Fassi? He'd like to think he could, George. And he has got that farmer boy strength, so maybe. I don't know. I might ask him. I'm going to see what he says. I'm worried it's going to be something that I can't read out. No, it's just but horrible batting by Pakistan. Yeah, they just weren't reading that bounce early on. And I have to say, Jacob Duffy having a very good debut so far. But thank you very much for being here, Niraj, nonetheless. I do appreciate it. Thomas Joe put low as well. But I will quickly have a look. Right. I'll send George a message. Could you tackle off, no, not sofa. It just auto-corrected to sofa. Off Tuanga Fasi's a hard name to spell, isn't it? No, I'm missing a few letters. Tuanga Fasi. I'll see what he says. No, Jacob said, Jason Yang, Farmer Boy Fitness. Yeah, mate, farmers are built tough. They are indeed. Johnny Blaze, more like Johnny, big fan of Kiwi Lads and about to donate all his life savings to the Kiwi Lads plays. Yeah, I am slightly worried about that when we do get to that 1,000 because of the fact that I am worried you guys are going to go over the top, like right when we hit it. But I mean, you guys just being in the chat is enough for me. You don't have to donate your house to us. Okay, so I just messaged George, could you tackle off Tuanga Fasi? And he put, yeah, easy. It's been dropped. The Black Caps almost had another one, but they dropped it, unfortunately, for them. And it has been put down, sadly. And it is Phillips who puts that ball down. Right, I will quickly read your chat. Johnny Blaze will do that. He will sell the mortgage and business and sell all dollars to Kiwi Lads. I'm his #1 fanboy, said Johnny Blaze. So I do appreciate you, mate. I bet the next Blues video or any video he's going to say, what on earth, Jason? We have already filmed our Blues ones, so it won't be in those ones. But maybe he will mention it in another one. Unfortunately, Phillips, yeah, you got to be catching that. And he just overran it a little bit. Message offer Tuanga Fasi and say George wants to tackle you, Cuzzy, make it happen. See, I feel like that could be a funny video, couldn't it? But I feel like someone might get injured. And to be honest, George will think that it is not him. And unfortunately, it's going to make him pay for dropping that ball now. Shadab has been able to hit that one for 6. Jacob Yang says, Johnny Blaze, there's nothing worse for a bowler than when the ball has been dropped, like the ball before. The catch has been dropped, and then you get hit for 6 straight back over your head. Wait, you've already filmed the series, says Thomas Joe. We've filmed the last 2 episodes of it. Because, because of George working everything, he was going away for about 10 days for work. So we filmed it just before that happened. So I actually know what happens in those episodes, but I won't give it away. Yeah, Johnny Lays, Johnny Hayes says Johnny Blaze. But George has said he would be able to smash Tuanga Fasi, so don't know. Oh, and that's another shot. But it is going to be 2 now. No, only 1 there. No, Johnny Lays said Jason Yang. No, Johnny Lays, not Hayes. Johnny's Isaac Lays says Johnny Blaze. Yeah, at the moment, Pakistan trying to get back into this one. Shadab looks like he is going to be swinging for everything. And unfortunately, because of the fact that they didn't get that wicket, every ball that goes to the boundary just ends up, like, it just makes Sodhi feel a little bit worse about the situation. Johnny Chocolate said, Jason Yang, we would like to see that video, says Thomas Joe. Well, maybe one day we will be able to make it happen. I don't know how many subscribers we would have to have for Tuanga Fasi to come on. And I feel like due to contract reasons, he wouldn't be allowed to tackle or have random people tackle him. You know, they are showing the Colonel in the crowd at the moment. That must be a little bit hot. It is about 23 degrees in Auckland at the moment at Eden Park. The sun is pretty bright, that's for sure. Johnny Jandal says Johnny Blaze. Satner is going to be bowling once again, but Shadab went after Sodhi there. He is 21 off 19, which still isn't probably as many runs as he'd like to have, but now the projected is up to 110. Johnny May says Jason Yang. Satner now bowling. Oh, and that was a good ball. And it is going to be a single, so it will be interesting now. Will Shadab come and try and have a swing at Santner as well? Which I feel like they almost have to. Like they are saying now, he's almost got to have a bit of a swing and try his best to get them back up into a decent total. Because at the moment, the projected is only 110. And I don't know whether that's enough at Eden Park to win you a game. Oh, that's going to be a run out, is it? No, Santner couldn't find it. He got tripped almost by the Pakistani batsman at the other end. But he fell onto the ball and pretty much almost got a run out. So that would have almost been an assist to the Pakistani batsman in that situation. Johnny May, world's best winger, says Johnny Blaze. The Paki are going to get... Oh, Habibs are going to get drunk tonight, says Johnny Blaze. Sodhi with a good throw, but it is a single. So they aren't appealing that one, the Black Cats. Can you hammer Johnny May, says Jason Yang. Johnny May, world's biggest winger, said that was a great dive from Santner, but just couldn't quite get it to his dominant hand. I think even with a direct hit there, wouldn't have quite been a run out for Sodhi. But yeah, thank you everyone who is tuning in now. I see we are probably almost up to the peak amount of viewers for this live stream. We are watching the New Zealand versus Pakistan game. Oh, and that was almost caught, but that's going to be a 4 for Pakistan. It was a great shot from Ahmad, which is Ahmad Wasim is the name. And he just did a very good shot. Now he's up to 13 off 10. So it's going to be interesting. Pakistan lost those wickets very early, but now these two have built a little bit of a partnership, trying to get them back to a decent total for the sake of being able to get back into this match. That's a good ball from Santner, but it is once again flicked to the leg side, deep mid-wicket for a single. And because of that now, Pakistan, this is a good over for them again. Sodhi went for about 15 off his last over, and now Santner has so far gone for 7. If they can get a boundary off this last ball, they will be very happy with that once again. So, that was a well-bowled ball from Santner, and it is a no run there. So because of it now, Pakistan 73 for 5 off 13 overs. Can you hammer Scott Barrett, said Jason Yang. And Johnny Blaze put, I can help style Johnny May's mustache. And Johnny Scooter Dog Roll Barrett has a huge cucumber-sized member. That's what Bo Barrett said. What does this chat become? I can help COVID by using 1,000 million soaps, says Jason Yang as well. Thomas Joe, well, if Johnny May was the best winger, then why didn't he make the team of the decade, says Thomas Joe. Asking the hard questions there, but I will check the lights while we have got a little bit more of a break. We are on 18 still. Can we hit that 20 before the end I believe we'll be able to hit it by the end of this over, to be honest. I was going to say by the end of their innings. But I have just, refreshed, and we are on 18. So let's see if we can get that last 2 likes. Totally not related to the subject, but my uncle got drunk when he was 4, says Kiwi Gamer. That is quite the young age to start, to be honest. James Gordon put, is this live? Yes, the game that we are watching is live between Pakistan and New Zealand. It's being played at Eden Park as well. And at the moment, Pakistan, they did lose 5 early wickets, but they are slowly getting back into this one, trying to get their run rate back up past 6. Nice, says Thomas Joe. Johnny got drunk in the fetus, says Johnny Blaze. But that's a great cut shot from Pakistan, and that's going to be another boundary to them. And they are starting to ramp up the run rate big time now. These 2 batsmen have been doing a very good job. Johnny Blaze blazing up instead of drinking his milk, says Johnny Blaze. But Pakistan now, the wind viz still has them at only 15%, but I feel like that's slowly going to keep on ramping up if they can keep hitting the boundaries they are hitting, because they are looking pretty decent here, Pakistan. And it is Cougar Lion who has gone for a boundary, the first ball of his over. I feel like this one looks like it's going to be, I thought he was going to go for a cross seamer here, Cougar Lion, but it looks like he is possibly going to look at, it was a good Yorker, but straight down the wicket. But Santner has been able to save that one from going to the boundary. They are showing the wickets now. For anyone who is wondering, the first wicket for Duffy in his first over. It was caught by Chapman. Then the next one was caught. But yeah, everyone just kept misreading the bounce from the looks of this. Chapman was a very busy man, Cougar Lion, catching his own and Sodhi was able to get another wicket because of them just going a little bit too hard at the ball. I remember when Geordie hammering Bowden Barrett cried and Scott laughed his head off, says Jason Yang. Yeah, I guess Scott Barrett is quite a large individual, so I can imagine him doing that. I've got crazy, said Jason Yang. That was a great ball, and they are going to run a single there. So now at the moment, Black Caps slightly getting back under pressure. I feel like the percentage is being pretty harsh because of the fact that since they got a couple boundaries, it's actually gone down, which I feel like is a strange way of looking at it. But nonetheless, I think Pakistan, they need to get upwards of 140 here, I think would be a good total for them. So they're going to have to go a little bit because they still need another 61 runs for that to happen. But then if they go at 10 and over from here, they could get themselves to a decent total. Hello, I'm Ian Foster. I'm Jason's dad. Oh, that's a good ramp shot, but it's going to go straight to the fielder. And once again, it is another wicket, and that is a big wicket of Ahmad Wasim. Unfortunately for him, that is the wicket. And I was saying that they needed to ramp it up. And unfortunately, ironically, that was a ramp shot that he went out to off the ball of Cougar Lion. If he got it a little bit further, Tickner's done well to take that one. Knew where the boundary rope was. Didn't even look behind him. So that is good awareness from Tickner. And Ahmad is not happy with himself. What else have we got? Hope Cougar Lions hits the ball out of the stadium and hits someone's car. I will read that as Johnny Blaze. I've got crazy. My dog's member is larger than mine. Hi, Ian, says Thomas Joe. How's it going, Fozzie, mate? I'm very sorry that we lost to Argentina. What's up, Bog? Hey, Johnny. And then what he says is Thomas Joe. But yeah, at the moment, Pakistan's 6 down. I feel like if those two were able to build a little bit more of a partnership, then these last few would have been able to have a bit more of a swing. But now they're in the situation of maybe they've got to have a couple overs of a reset now. Make sure you only feed Jason only once a week. Okay, mate. Cheers, Ian, bruv. Jason, your input. Okay. Yeah, at the moment, New Zealand looking pretty good. And now it's down to 8% chance of Pakistan winning. But if it is an awkward wicket to bounce on, the bounce could play a factor. And I mean, I can think of one man who will have ball in hand for Pakistan, and that is Harris Rauf. We saw him for the Melbourne Stars last year in the Big Bash, or the year before. No, it was last year. He caused absolute havoc, getting 5 fifths, I think he got, in one of the match, got a hat trick. So he is a very good fast bowler, and if he can get it in the right place, that New Zealand top order, if they bring him on early, will be in a little bit of trouble. Thomas Steele says Jason Yang. And Johnny slept for Ian. Feed him dog food, Ian. Jesus, chat has gone weird. Holly Wells says, but hello, how are you? It is back to normal. Hello, Ollie. Thank you for tuning in. I am good. I'm excited for this match. Do you like the cricket game? At the moment, it is looking pretty good for the Black Cap, but we have seen some pretty decent shots and also some good wickets. So I am more than happy with that. But thank you very much for tuning in. Johnny Blaze has asked Ian Foster if he's pregnant. Johnny, you're 6,000 years old as well. So we have got a few strange ones. It's a nice cover drive there. It is a lofted cover drive, and Ashraf, straight away, getting underway. 2 balls, and he's got 4 runs. Excuse me, I'm 420 years old. Goodness. You're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you very much, Holly. I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. I will once again check the likes, as we always do. And what are we sitting on at the moment? I'm not sure whether it's updated. I think it has. We are still on 18, so anyone who wants to leave a like, get us to that 20, please do. Well, Jason that's a long number, Thomas Joe. Johnny, yes, I love your videos, said Holly Wells. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that a lot. But yeah, the more of you guys who seem to be enjoying them, it just makes me more motivated to just keep on putting in the long hours to get you guys more of them. And I am 69, said Thomas Joe. Johnny and Thomas, says Jason Yang. What, says Thomas? Get McDonald's, says Jason Yang. Bye from Ian. Okay, Ian Foster has left the chat apparently. But McDonald's, that sounds like an all right thing to do, other than the fact we're in a small town here, so I don't think I can get it. Johnny Blaze is going down a little bit of an interesting route. Holly Wells has once again said, I love your videos. That's a great shot. And that's going to be 6 for Shadab. But yeah, thank you very much, Holly. I hope your name is Holly, by the way. Let me know. Yeah, cool. I watch them all the time. Thank you very much. Yeah, what is your favorite series, Holly? Because I assume if you're watching the Rugby Challenge 4 ones, which one out of the Blues, Crusaders, or All Blacks is your favorite? Hey, what's up, Johnny Boy, said Jason Yang. We have got a bit of role play going on in the chat at the moment. Yeah, at the moment, Sodi has been hit for another 6. So, unfortunately, that drop catch earlier on might cost the Black Cats a little bit. Definitely costing Ish Sodi's runs per over at the moment. That's a good shot. It's gone out through cover for just the single there. They are showing Shadib Khan. He is the captain, only 22 years old as well. Greetings, my good sir, says Johnny Blaze. Thank you so much, says Holly. No worries. Only OGs will remember when Johnny Blaze was called Johnny Blaze 6000, says Kiwi Gamer. I literally watch like every day, says Holly. We do appreciate that. And we have been uploading every day for quite a long time now. So that is very impressive. Oh, that's a good shot down the ground, but there is a man down there. Well fielded there by Chapman. Who else have we got in the chat? We've got, I love you. Oh, no, Johnny Blaze, I almost read it. What is he, an English butler? That's is discreet, said Thomas Joe. Johnny Blaze versus Mark Talia, says Jason Yang. You're so cool, your videos, says Ollie Wells. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Johnny Blaze versus the Donald, says Johnny Blaze as well. That was a good shot there from Shadib, sorry. And he does manage to get 2. So at the moment, the captain is having a captain's innings. Can he get his team through to a total of around 140 and give them a very decent chance in this match? That is the question at the moment. The last 2 balls of the 14th over now. Johnny Blaze has stopped to have cones. Oh, and that's gone high. Has he got enough of it? Yes, he has. And that's another 6 for Shadib. So now Ish Sodi has gone from getting that wicket early to now going for quite a few runs. He is sitting on 37 at the moment. I got to go. Peace, bro, says Thomas Joe. No worries, mate. Thank you for tuning in nonetheless. Jason Yang has put Johnny wins in that one between Mark Talia and Johnny Blaze, I think it was. I'm so happy, said Ollie Wells. That is good to hear. I am glad you are having a good time on these live streams. That is what we try and do, and that's a good shot. No run there. So, unfortunately for Sodi, going for 37 off his 4 overs, getting the 1 wicket though. Jonathan Blaze says Johnny Blaze, right. That is the 15th over. I will see what we are sitting on now. Oops, I was checking my internet. There we go. We are sitting on 19 at the moment. I'm so stoned, said Johnny Blaze. Just like goodbye, Pew Pew, says Kiwi Gamer. What's your favourite Black Cats game, says Holly Wells. Or you might have to give me a few, Holly, because I can't actually think of any off the top of my head. Black Cats game. No, I haven't quite got any. Tortoise versus Johnny Blaze, Duke and Johnny versus Bob Marley. What's your favourite rugby game, says Holly Wells. I think Rugby Challenge 4 is certainly up there. Like, just purely because of the fact that I've been playing it like for the last maybe 4 months, and you guys have just continued to enjoy the videos, so I just have just been loving making them, to be honest. England versus NZ Rugby World Cup semi-final 2019. And I'm going to go now, bro, says Holly Wells. No worry. Thank you for tuning in nonetheless. Yeah, at the moment, New Zealand looking decent in this one against Pakistan, but Pakistan's starting to get a little bit of fight back. That's a chance. Unfortunately, Satna not quite able to get that one. Thank you so much, says Holly. No worries. Thank you once again for tuning in. Jason Yang and Johnny Blaze are still having their little session in the chat at the moment. Yeah, we are sitting on that 19 likes. Who is going to be the 20th? Sodi not quite able to get that one. Satna unfortunately dropped the ball. Silverback Gorilla, says Johnny Blaze. Yeah, Shadib does see the funny side of it, which is interesting. You know, the captain should be under pressure there. But at the moment, the partnership 20 runs off only 10 balls. And the run rate has gone right up to 6.46, which still isn't probably as high as Pakistan would want at this stage. But they are doing very well to not have gotten bowled out because of those early wickets. 20th, like mate, says Johnny Blaze. I will have to check that. I'm just drinking water, says James Gordon. Oh, that's close to a wicket. I think it was outside the line, though. And yes, it is given not out. Satner is the captain. Is he going to use it? No, he isn't. My dad is watching the cricket too, said Hollywells. Is he enjoying it? I assume he is going for the Black Caps. If so, he won't be like in the last little stage because Pakistan have been getting back into it. I think they have 2 reviews as well, New Zealand. Okay, they did review that one. I think it is outside the line, but maybe it could be close. You're going to have a look at it anyway. Or is it pitching down leg? Tell you what, that's not a mile off. It's just whether or not it's pitched outside the line or pitched on leg side. He hasn't hit it, though. So it could be interesting. What is going to happen here? Pitching outside leg, unfortunately. Just a smidgen too far to the left. So we don't get to see if that one was hitting, but I believe it was. Me and my puppy are in bed together, said Johnny Blaze, and Silver Hat Gorilla, says Kiwi Gamer. I will quickly, I haven't had a chance to yet. I will check those likes. Yes, we are over that 20 likes, so thank you. Oh, that was close as well from Satner. Well bowled. At the moment, 4 dot balls in a row. I'm going to have a shower, brother, says Johnny Blaze. No worries, mate. Thank you for tuning in. You will probably, if you were to come back, I'd say by then New Zealand possibly would be batting. So you will get to see that as well. I played Rugby 08 yesterday with my cousin. There's another appeal. And that is 5 dot balls in a row at the moment. Ashraf just not quite able to hit Satner the way he would want to. Okay, again, and it was All Blacks versus Wallabies, and I was the All Blacks. Did you manage to win that one, Jason Yang? Or was your cousin still just that little bit better? Although I feel like it would have been a closer game than last time. I'll be back, bruv. No worries, Johnny Blaze. We will see you soon. But yeah, we are sitting on 21 likes at the moment, so that is very good to see. Thank you all very much for that. And I feel like by the end of Pakistan's innings, we could be sitting on about 25, which would be pretty amazing. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button. I haven't checked the subscribers lately either. Pakistan have got the 100 after 16 overs though. So if they can have 4 good overs here, can Pakistan get 40 or more in these last overs? Although New Zealand have still got a few good bowlers left. I feel bad for Duffy though, because either he will get the wicket, possibly of one of these two, or he will be looking at getting hit for a few runs. And he has been doing very well so far, Duffy, but he is actually normally a death bowler, I think, if I'm not wrong. He normally bowls quite late, but Tickner now has had 5 dot balls off his 2 overs. But I don't think there'll be too many dots here. I think they'll more than likely either be wickets or they will be going for some runs. And I am excited for it. The score, Wallabies 32, All Blacks 35. I went after the Blues versus Crusaders game, said Jason Yang. Good stuff, Jason. And Hollywells has put goodbye. Goodbye, Holly. Thank you for tuning in. Tick now, unfortunately, bowls are wide, and that's the first wide for the Black Caps. 40-7, I lost, said Jason. Yes, that was the Blues versus Crusaders one. We are sitting on 913 subscribers, so thank you all very much for that as well. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We are doing decently so far, the Black Caps. Pakistan look a little bit nervous. They know that he is going to possibly be trying to get Shahab on strike there. Or Shadab, sorry. I keep calling him Shahab, but that is not the name. Jason Yang pin this. I don't normally pin comments, Jason. I'm sorry. I was actually supposed to pin one for the podcast link. So I probably should have been doing that. You don't have to I think you're not, said Jason Yang. There is also a little bit of a delay, I think. That sounds bad out loud, said Kiwi Gamer. And Jason Yang put, I knew it. Yeah, I should have been, what I might have to do between innings is actually get that podcast link up. Anyone who isn't already subscribed, be sure to subscribe to the Kiwi Lads podcast. We are on 40 subscribers on there at the moment. And yeah, we're doing pretty decently overall. I've been watching your vids for 2 or 1 month, says James Gordon. Thank you very much, mate. I hope you have been enjoying them. We have had plenty coming out over the last few weeks. So I'm hoping you guys have had enough that you are able to watch and be entertained by. And there are plenty more to come as well. Tickner now, that's going to be out to the fielder, to Guptill. And it is just going to be a single, so not quite able to get the boundaries at the moment, Pakistan, but they will be trying very hard in this situation. I'm just looking at the batting strike rate versus the seam so far at Eden Park. And it is certainly more when it is a faster bowler. Question 1, big fat loss or big last question, Johnny May or Doug Howlett, says Jason Yang. I will have to go, I'll go with Doug Howlett purely because he's Kiwi, but Johnny May, he had a very good Autumn Nations Cup. So he is pretty decent as well. I'm leaving again. I will come back soon. Okay, Kiwi Gamer. We will see you back a little bit later on. At the moment, 16.3 overs gone. Pakistan sitting on. Oh, that one's hit him hard. Ashraf has been hit with the ball there. In somewhere where you don't really want to get hit. But at the moment, Shadab Khan, that is, the captain of Pakistan, he is sitting on 41 of 30 balls at the moment. He's doing pretty decently. He is the only player who has been able to get more than about 30 runs for Pakistan. And he looks like he is going to be on his way to 50 at the moment. He will be trying very hard to get there as well, certainly, because he will probably want around that 140 from here would be a good total for them. He does open up the face of the bat, tries to open up a stance and hit that one through covers, but he does hit it straight to the man for a single. Not what he wanted at all. But at the moment, they are sitting on 108 off 16.5 Pakistan. Can he hit this one to the boundary, Ashraf? Or is he going to get... If he got a single, I don't think the captain would be very happy with him, as his captain at the moment has had probably the highest strike rate of the team. And he is sitting on 42 runs. Am I the only one, says Jason Yang? I think you are one of the only ones in the chat at the moment, Jason Yang. Oh, no, we've got James Gordon as well, though. That's a good shot. And that is gone for 6 from Ashraf. So he has hit that one very well. And because of it, now Pakistan's sitting on 114 for 6 off 17 overs. Bing, bing, bong, bing, 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 says Jason Yang. Interesting comment there, Jason. But yeah, at the moment... the live stream always seems to have that little bit of a delay. Done. I scalded my soft, tender skin with boiling hot water in the shower, says Johnny Blaze. That was a very quick shower, Johnny. You're just in and out. Dunzo. Get back to the dogs in the bed. Welcome, Johnny, says Jason Yang. Yeah, at the moment, the best bowler by far you'd have to say was Duffy, but then Cougar Lion actually isn't too far behind that with 2 wickets. Only going for 19 runs off his 3. And they have got Duffy and Cougar Lion with 1 each left. And then you've got Tickner, more than likely will bowl another over. But it is going to be Duffy, the man who got 2 wickets in a row, almost got the hat-trick, but he also got one earlier in the day as well, Duffy, in the first over of his international T20 cricket career for the Black Caps. He was able to get that one. And Johnny, you remember Sean Wainui, says Jason Yang, and welcome back, says James Gordon. Can't waste money on hot water. Lol, I'm a weirdo, mate. I try live frugal. Oh, Sodi has got the wicket of Shadab, and Duffy has now got 4 on debut. And the thing is now, he could be looking at a 5 on debut. And they had the list a while ago for when it was it Will Jamieson who got a 5 or one of these young bowlers got a 5. I think that was in Test cricket, though. But now Duffy, 5 wickets in a T20 game is pretty unheard of, definitely on debut. So if he can get this one, it would be very impressive. Sodhi has done extremely well to take that one. It was an awkward catch for him. Why you mean to Shawnee, says Jason Yang, but the captain Khan wasn't able to get that 50, unfortunately for him. He is getting an applause from his team. But he would have been wanting to be there at the end of the Pakistani innings. It was a great catch from Ish Sodhi, though. It looked like for a second he might have been dropping that one. But now I am excited. It's a weird one. I hope they get to 9 down so that I get to see Harris Rauf bat. Because I feel like he can hit a ball as well as bowl. But because at the Melbourne Stars, they hardly ever got bowled out, or got down to 9 wickets gone. He didn't have to bat very often for them. Enviro OP, says Jason Yang. But yeah, Wahab Riaz is in there at number 9 at the moment. Ashraf, though, was hitting the ball pretty well in the last over, hit a 6. The question is he going to have a swing here or is he going to play it strategically? Because if he has a swing and gets out, Duffy is going to be sitting on a hat trick once again. Can Auckland land at Eden Park? Says Jason Yang. Oh, that's a good ball from Duffy. It has been going down to third man there, and because of it, it is just a single to, I believe, it would have been Ashraf. So now it will be, or was it? Yes, it was Ashraf. So now it is going to be the man, Riaz, at the crease. Yes, Sodhi did extremely well there to take that catch. It's going to be Duffy running in once again. At the moment, sitting 4 wickets, 14 runs off his 3.2 overs. That is very impressive on debut. Oh, that one's a top edge, but it's gone over the top. And it's gone for 6 as well. It's a harsh game when you bowl fast and you bowl a bounce. The top edge goes all the way. But now I guess I should say again, his stats are looking at 20 runs for 4 wickets off 3.3. Still very impressive. But that one was an interesting one. But yeah, they're saying he must have a tactic in mind because he decided to go over the wicket that time. Or round the wicket, sorry, instead of over. It's a short ball. It's hit well, but it didn't carry to the man. So it is going to be a single. That's a great take from Seifert as well. Playing keeper. Air New Zealand or Jetstar, says Jason Yang. I will go with Air New Zealand purely because it is more Kiwi than Jetstar. I feel like I'm very much if it's Kiwi, I like it. If it's not, then it's like I like it a little bit less than Kiwi, but I still like it, Oh, that's a good shot. That's a brilliant shot from Ashraf, and that is a 6 down the ground. Ashraf, sorry. When was it the last time you did a live stream, says James Gordon? Oh, that's a good question. Last live stream. I think it was Wednesday, if I'm not wrong. I might be wrong, though. I will have a look to be able to see, but I think it was reasonably recent as well. But that was a good shot down the ground. Oh, and Duffy has gifted him. Unfortunately, it's another 6. So Duffy's stats now are going to be 33 runs for 4 wickets. And the over has gone for 20. That was still a very good shot, though. And Pakistan now sitting on 134 runs. So they could actually be looking at 160 here if they keep going. But the last live stream to answer that question, yeah, would have been Wednesday night. So not last night, but the night before. So it was pretty recently, though. But nonetheless, it has been, it's been a wild schedule lately. Yesterday, said Jason Yang, no, I believe it was one day before for the Melbourne Stars versus Perth Scorchers was when it was, because I was watching as guest. I assume that is as guest, maybe. If I'm not wrong, James Gordon. But yeah, at the moment we're sitting on 22 likes. Can we get that to 25 by the end of the Pakistani innings? At the moment, they have 2 overs left. So we will have to hit it very soon. But I think we can do it. Kugelheim running into bat now. Let's see how this goes. Oh, and it's gone high. I don't think it's going to make it to the boundary. Who's going to take it? No, it's dropped by Duffy, unfortunately. Get it 9,000, said Jason Yang. I don't think we're getting that high, but I would be happy enough with 25. But Duffy, unfortunately, his day was going so well. He could have put a foot wrong earlier, Duffy, but now he has dropped the catch. He dropped, or he caught the one that was a one-handed screamer over his head. That one he had to travel a long way and unfortunately just puts it down. Yeah, he would have loved to have taken that one, Duffy. Guess, sorry, says Jason Gordon, or James Gordon. No worries, mate. I could work out what you were meaning. But now Cougar Lion bowls once again. It's a short ball to the tail ender, Wahab. Like they are saying, it could be dangerous. The top edge could be trouble for them. But at the moment, yeah, they are sitting decently. Pakistan, 136 from where they were at the start is a pretty good total. Ashraf at the moment is sitting on 26 runs off 15 balls. Blues. Obleast Blues, says Jason Yang, if I read that right. Is there any Kiwi ladettes? As in, got a girlfriend, bruv? I do not, but two of the other Kiwi lads do. That one's gone up in the air. Who's got that? Yes, Satna has taken that one. So once again, I have jinxed them a little bit there, Pakistan. I said by now they have been doing pretty decent for the start that they had, but now it is another wicket, and Scott Kugelheim is the bowler. So he has got his third now. He could be looking at the fifer if he gets the last two. I did say I wanted to see Harris Rauf bat, and it looks like we might get there. Satna taken very well, the captain for the Black Caps. Johnny 600, says Jason Yang. Pakistan at the moment have 9 balls left in this innings. They will be wanting to get 150. They won't be wanting to lose two more wickets, that's for sure, though. There's a nice night at Eden Park. And, yeah, do you guys think New Zealand will be able to chase this down? Or do you think Pakistan will get a few wickets and possibly be able to win this match from only being an 8% chance at the start of the live stream? They're up to 16 now. Or it was halfway through the live stream, wasn't it? But decent job from Pakistan here. Can they get the 140? I assume they will. Can they get the 150 is a better question. Harris Rauf isn't at the crease yet. Johnny Blaze versus Johnny Blaze 600, says Jason Yang. Yeah, only 4 extras for the Black Caps at this stage. Cougar Lion bangs it in short again, and that's a great shot. And that's going to be a 4 for Ashraf. So he is doing very well at the moment. 30 off 16 balls. Grayson Yang, says Johnny Blaze. I feel like you guys are just finding things that almost rhyme and rolling with it, but that is all right. At the moment, while I am speaking of rolling with it, we are on 913 subscribers, so thank you all very much for that. Cougar Lion is going for that shorter bowling. What's your offie? Says Jason Yang. I'm not sure what that is. Johnny Mays, says Kiwi Gamer. Jason's son, says Johnny Blaze. I feel like you guys are getting further and further away from each other's name. At Cougar Lion now running in once again. 8 balls left. That's a good pitch. Oh, it's a misfield though. It was a good ball from Cougar Lion, but he does have the single come off it. That is what Pakistan needed there. It was a good catch from Satna that they are showing now. The wicket fell earlier in the over. Mayday. Johnny Case ate me. I'll be back, but I will still be in the chat, says James Gordon. No worries. We will see you soon. But at the moment, Pakistan's sitting on 141 for 8. Like, I feel like that is pretty decent compared with the fact that they had lost almost 5 wickets in the power play, if I'm not wrong. Maybe 4, though. Jonathan Blazerkin says Johnny Blaze says that. Cougar Lion now running in once again for his last ball of his spell. Oh, it was a great Yorker. But once again, they are going to get the single there. And possibly, no, they weren't going to be able to get the 2 there. So still very well done from Cougar Lion. 4 overs for 27 runs, 3 wickets. Tim and Duffy have both had pretty good days for the Black Caps. They're sitting on 142 for 8 at the moment, Pakistan. And the big question is, can they get 8 runs in this over? I feel like for sure they're going to get that. So I guess anything upwards of 155 could be a decent total here. Mac Does Everything is in the chat. I always call you Mac Does Everything, but it is just Mac, isn't it? Thank you for tuning in, mate. You have said hi. I will say hello back. Johnny Rang, Kiwi Lama says Jason Yang. You guys are just using each other's names at the moment. How did Pakistan recover? It was just a very good innings from the captain. And also this man here, Ashraf, and there was one other as well in that middle order who just had to put in the shift. They had to put in the hard yards and try and get them back into this match. And at this stage, they are, that's a huge hit from Shaheen. And that's gone for 6. And now it's a case of can they get to the 160, Pakistan? That was a great shot for 6, straight down the ground. That was pretty impressive. Tickner, unfortunately for him, has gone for a 6 first ball. 77 metres for a number 10 batsman. Nothing wrong with that. It's a very good shot, but we are sitting only 1 over. Well, we've said, that was a good slower ball though. But they do manage to get the single there, Pakistan. So it is going to be Ashraf back on strike. Is he going to be able to get Pakistan the one? I'd say they want 160 from here. Luca has said hi. Hello, Luca. Thank you for tuning in. I think Pakistan is batting kind of good, says Mac. Yes, they are. From how it started for them in the power play, losing 4 wickets, I believe, if not 5. They have done very well to get back into this one. Johnny Gamer, Yang, all our names last and first, said Jason Yang, Johnny Blaze. I can't say that, Johnny Blaze, unfortunately. That's another 6 for Pakistan. No, it's not. It's been caught. Oh, it was very close to being dropped. I thought it was a 6 for Ashraf. And I am going to get my wish. I wanted to see Harris Rauf bat. And fortunately for me now, I am going to get to see that, although he isn't going to be on strike. And there are only 3 balls left, so we might not get to see it. But anyone who is watching at the moment, we are trying to hit 25 likes before the end of Pakistan's inning. We are sitting on 22 at the moment. So we only need 3 more. So if you want to help out, please do. Mac Does Everything has actually just said 23 likes goal with a question mark. We are trying to hit 25 by the end of Pakistan's inning. But I think it's going to be a little bit tough. We are still a couple away. Harris Rauf has made his way to the crease, and I feel like he can swing a bat, Harris Rauf. He will have to put everything behind it. It is going to be Shaheen Afridi on strike. If he can hit it like he hit the last one, he's hit it straight up a top edge. Has it gone over the top? Yes, it has, and it is safe, but it's very well done from Sodhi to stop it going to the boundary. But they get 2 there. And tell you what, he's looking like he's swinging hard, Shaheen Afridi. Is he going to be able to get them to that 160? They need 9 more. Johnny seems drunk. Whoa, Johnny drinking beers for breakfast, says Johnny Blaze. I feel like that could also be your business slogan, Johnny. Johnny, you'll be arrested after so much beer. I will read Jason Yang. But yeah, at the moment, Pakistan getting right back into this one. And it is looking pretty decent for them. Are they going to be able to hit that 160? If they get 160, that is a decent total from where they've been. 7.68 is the run rate at the moment. Oh, that's a good short ball from Tickner. They are going to get the single. So I guess in a way I'm going to get my wish because I'm going to get to see 1 ball from Harris Rauf here. He is sitting on 0 from 0. He gets to face 1. It was a good ball to Shaheen Afridi from Tickner at the moment, going for 35 runs off his 3.5 and getting the 1 wicket. Puts in jail. Hi, says Mac. Hello, Mac. Thank you for tuning in, mate. I do appreciate you being here. At the moment, this is the last ball of Pakistan's innings. Is it going to the boundary is the big question, and I'm hoping we get to see a good shot from Harris Rauf here. Eats donut in front of Johnny, says Jason Yang. I'm excited for this one. A man who I think could be a threat with the ball in hand. Is he going to be a threat with the bat in hand for this last ball? Oh, he's had a swing, but they haven't got that one. Oh, and they are going to get 1 for that one, Harris Rauf. It is a bye, and it is going to be the end of the innings for Pakistan. They're sitting on 153 for 9 at the moment. Jason Yang is currently serving time in Alcatraz prison, and he has had his prison pocket explored by other inmates, says Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze is probably drinking stolen Pilsner. Nelson Pilsner, what, says Jason Yang. But yeah, at the moment, I think that's a decent total for Pakistan from where they were. That's for sure. Like, they had lost quite a few wickets early on, but they did fight back hard. And I think it's going to be a decent total. I feel like the boundaries at Eden Park, though, they are pretty short. So who knows? Maybe, maybe they will be able to defend it if they do bowl well. Yeah, at the moment, New Zealand walking off. I think they'll be happy with that overall, but I feel like they think they may have been able to get them, or get them out for possibly a bit less. Done my job. Thank me later for 32 likes. Goal 37, 33 now, says Mac does everything. I was wondering why it was going up so quick, Mac, but thank you for that. I guess it's Johnny trying to be I'm not sure what that is. Jason Yang. I'm back, says James Gordon. Thank you very much for coming back. At the moment, New Zealand have finished bowling to Pakistan. 20 overs gone for Pakistan. They did manage not to get bowled out. Fun fact, beer used to be beer blood, says Kiwi Gamer. That is a fun fact and a slightly disgusting one, to be honest. But nonetheless, they are showing. That's very loud in my ears. I think someone was ringing. I think that's what that was. Not sure what that is. Right. Sorry, guys. Having technical difficulties. I think someone is ringing, but it was coming through my iPad. Could you guys hear that? Yeah, you probably could. It was blasting in my eardrums. And not only that, it has frozen my device as well. Okay, we are back. Who dislikes his Mac does everything. See, that's the thing with YouTube. You can't actually see, for the live streaming, I can't actually see any of the dislikes. I can only see likes. And I just thank you guys for those. By the way, that was a fake fact, or maybe real, says Kiwi Gamer. I hope it's not real. I don't think I would be drinking any beer blood, to be honest. Was it George saying big offer easy? Offer easy. I think he did mispronounce Tawainga Fasi a fair bit in our Blues career mode early on. And also, there were a few other names he couldn't quite get right, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. But New Zealand starting this innings very well with Pakistan batting. And then the Pakistan middle order just started to get a little bit of a roll going. Did you see on the dashboard, who subbed to you? No, I didn't. Mac does everything. Why? Was that you as well? Possibly. We are on 913 subscribers at the moment, so we are very happy with that. We have got the middle section of the cricket game. NZ going to win, or go win, said Luca. They have got a very good chance here, New Zealand, and I think more than likely they will be trying to get these runs pretty quickly, because the longer it goes, the more chance that you have got of putting yourself under pressure if you do lose a couple wickets. So you can't take it too casually, I think, is the plan. Yeah, at the moment they are showing the car commercials, as you always see, or the car ads in the middle. No, on your YouTube studio, says Mac does everything. No, I didn't in the end. I don't think. Oh, what was that? I tried to click on something, although I've got the screens going, so I won't try and click on too much. But I can see that Australia at the moment, for those who do show any interest in the India versus Australia game, Australia sitting 64 for 3 off 33.3 overs. What's the score, says James Gordon. So Pakistan were bowled out, unless that was in India versus Australia. But in this one, Pakistan finished the 20 overs. They have 153 for 9. And now New Zealand have to try and chase that down in their 20. What time is the next innings starting? I would say we're only maybe 5 or 10 minutes away maximum. To be honest, I think we will be back very soon with the next innings. What else have we got? Will you also stream other games again on console? I think we might try a couple games in the future. I wonder if, I feel like it will probably maybe be either GTA or perhaps we are looking at doing a Red Dead Redemption 2 series at some stage. So maybe it would be a little bit of the grinding side of that perhaps that we do stream in the future. But yeah, we have also got the option of, we are going to get Rugby Challenge, or not Rugby Challenge, sorry. Jason Yang says Rugby 08. If I was able to, I know we've got the PlayStation 2 somewhere. It's just whether or not it would work with my streaming software. Is that side, Jason Yang? But that would be a good game to play as well, or to stream. Yeah, we've got a few games. Rugby League Live 4 is on the way, so that might be coming maybe in the new year as well. I feel like we've got the last few months of December that we're just trying to finish all of those series that we've already started, and then we will be moving on to more of the other ones. Okay, we are getting a few, by the looks of it, it's some type of series ad type thing. So we might still be, 5 or 10 minutes away. Like games you've never played before, says Mac does everything. And Luca put Go New Zealand. Yeah, games we've never played before could be an option as well. Like, I believe I have a few of the Assassin's Creed games, but I haven't actually played any of them. Will you play FIFA 21? That is another option that we could possibly look at doing in the future, if that is something you guys want to see. New Zealand will require 154 at 7.7 runs per over. Play Artie Savia, says Jason Yang. Is that a game? Or is that... I'm not sure. I'm color blind. I see red. I see Dead Redemption, a joke I saw on Reddit. Oh, I see the other part of it, Red Redemption, yeah. Or no, not even Redemption, it's just Emption. I feel like I butchered that joke as well, made up, said Jason Yang. I didn't think there was a game called Artie Savia, but it looks like they're already almost ready to come out to bat New Zealand. So we might only be a couple minutes away, so I better change my scoreboard and everything. I'll just quickly get that up. Right, if we go like that, New Zealand are batting second. I compared our games, and so you play lots of games, though no cap. No cap. What does that mean? Sorry. Or is that no cap as in like the saying, or is it no? I'm not too sure what you mean. Sorry, Mac. I feel like these live streams, I've said it in the past, I end up just forgetting like basic like language, to be honest. Played cricket, says Jason Yang. We have got Cricket 19 as well. So that is also an option. Played John Alomu Rugby Challenge, says Kiwi Gamer. I would have to buy it, but that could also be an option in the future. Can you stream Rugby Challenge 4 sometime, says James Gordon. That is definitely going to be happening. I would say within the next week, we will have another Rugby Challenge 4 live stream. I don't know whether we'll go straight in with another Dream matches one. I feel like it could possibly be, like someone said earlier, an 80-minute match type one. Yes, says Jason Yang. But you guys do enjoy the Rugby Challenge, so I will be sure to keep on bringing out plenty of those videos as well. But now it is going to be, I believe it is Afridi who is opening the bowling. James Gordon put okay. But yeah, at the moment, New Zealand 82% chance of winning this match against Pakistan's 18. Pakistan able to get that 153 for 9 off their 20 overs. Play the worst rugby game. No cap means I'm not lying, or when I say cap it means you're lying. So what you said no cap. Okay, so I feel like I'm starting to pick up a bit of the lingo. I thought that was possibly the case. Play the worst rugby game, Jason Yang. What would you consider the worst rugby game? Because I've got rugby 15. Or I've actually got rugby 18, actually. And I feel like a lot of people said that it was terrible. So maybe that could be it. But he is running in Shaheen. The first ball, and that was a good one. Hinter swing there for the Pakistani quick. 138 Ks as well. Guptill not able to get a single there either. When is the Crusaders career mode finished? Depending on, I haven't actually recorded the next episode, so depending on whether we win our quarters, semi, and then make it to the final. If that is the case, I believe the last video is on Boxing Day, if I'm not wrong. The 26th of December, I believe, is the last episode. Or Guptill has hit that hard, but it's gone straight to the fielder. 142 Ks now. All best, says Jason Yang, and then he said, bye. See you later, Jason. But yeah, we have all of our career modes for Rugby Challenge finishing at pretty much the same time. The Blues, All Blacks, and Crusaders are all pretty much stopping. But then we have almost got a series that is replacing every single one of them. So we are still flat out. Yeah, at the moment, Guptill hasn't scored off the first two balls. Is he going to go crazy and try and hit this one hard? No, he's not. It is just a little tap to the leg side, but for no run once again. So 3 dot balls, and I believe it was Pakistan had 26 dot balls throughout their power play of only the 36 balls. So they only had 10 scoring shots throughout that power play. Surely that's not right. Maybe it was 26. Wait, didn't I just say 26? Maybe it wasn't 26. 34 likes, almost 37, says Mac does everything. And then want to play Rugby Challenge. It only costs $400. I'm on PS4, says Kiwi Gamer. See, I don't know about that. Martin Guptill runs and gets a single and scores the first run of the match for New Zealand. Actually, 500. Said Kiwi Gamer, I'm back. Remember the Otago game? And I talked to you. Was that Otago versus Canterbury, if I'm not wrong, Luca? I think that might have been the one. Hopefully I am right in that regard. I believe it was. I'll play a game with you on P4 for $20, says Johnny Blaze. At the moment, I remember the Otago game. I'm back. Remember the Otago game I talked to you. Is it the Otago-Canterbury one, Luca? It's lit. Jason Yang is lit, he says Johnny Blaze. But Shaheen at the moment, only 1 run scored off his 4 balls so far. And it is Seifert on strike. He's bowled a great Yorker there, but Guptill calls for the run, and they do get the single. So at the moment, only 2 off the first 5 balls. So Pakistan, they will want a few low-scoring overs for the Black Caps, possibly a few early wickets like they had in their batting innings. But at the moment, they need 152 runs, the Black Caps, from 115 balls. So it is still a decent total to chase down there for the Black Caps. Hi, says Michael. Welcome back, Michael. Thank you for tuning in. How many runs do you think Guptill will make? Well, that's... Okay, I thought he was out there. They're going to have a look, so maybe he will get only 1. Okay, they're not going to do it right. From that, I would say Guptill's going to get... I want him to get a few, but I think he's only going to get 15. Cap, says Kiwi Gamer. Hi, says Michael. Cap off. Cap on, cap off, says Kiwi Gamer. That was close. Yeah, it was just off the pad there, Guptill. And that was a very good first over, should I say, from Shaheen Afridi. Only going for the 2 runs. It's the start that Pakistan would have been after. Seifert now on strike. Guptill facing 5 balls, only scoring the 1 run. Seifert 1 for 1. But it is here that we can see that there's a huge gap between bat and ball for that one. Last time I guessed it right with Chris Lynn, said Mac does everything. How many runs do you think he will get, Mac? Let's see if you can get 2 from 2. Unless you have decided to retire from the guessing game since you got it spot on. That I wouldn't blame you for that one, but it is going to be Ahmad who is going to be bowling now. Left arm spinner. It's a good run from Seifert in the end. A little bit of pressure there for that run. If he had fielded it clean, it could have been possibly a line. I was about to call it a line out, but possibly a run out. Who the hell dislikes, said Cameron Jeffrey. Yeah, it is normally people who are looking for the real game and are disappointed to find out that we're just talking about it rather than actually showing it. It's hot at the moment, sweaty and wet right now, says Johnny Blaze. I think he'll get out in the early 30s, says Mac. But yeah, it is normally the people who who think it's going to be showing the game. You're keen to do the new heist. I did see your message, Jack. I was about to message you back. I can't right now. I am live streaming, unfortunately. Sorry. But maybe at some stage. Oh, that was a reach for Guptill there, trying to hit that one straight down the ground. Should have possibly looked at going on the offside there, Guptill. Yeah, Guptill at the moment 1 from 7. I feel like at this stage he has to consider maybe not going like absolutely crazy, trying to hit it to the boundary. And I feel like Pakistan will know that if he does have a big swing, he could get himself out. It's a good shot there from Guptill, though. Cuts it back to backward point. And that is a cut shot and a half from Guptill. Gets him the boundary that he was after. Now he is 5 from 8. And I feel like he will get another boundary very soon and try and tick himself over to strike rate of 100. That was a weird sentence. It just never quite seemed like it was going to end. But we did get there in the end. Mac does everything, says 2 more likes. Is that for us to get to 37? I haven't looked at that in a long time, have I? I will have a quick look. For me, we are sitting on 34. So I'm not sure whether I am 1 behind, but I think we can hit 40 by the end of this live stream. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button. Also, we are sitting on 914 subscribers, so thank you all very much for that as well. We are getting closer and closer to that 1,000 at the moment. And to be honest, we didn't expect to get anywhere near 1,000 at the stage that we have. We were thinking, I remember when we first started uploading, we were like, if we can get 100 by the end of the year, that would be pretty insane. And now we're almost 10 times that. So thank you all very much. We are very grateful for it running there. And so that was 6 off the first over of Ahmad. New Zealand only getting 8 off the first 2 overs. And it is going to be a Freedy once again. Shaheen Afridi bowling the next over. So at the moment, they aren't going at a huge rate, the Black Caps, but they haven't lost any wickets yet, which is, of course, what you don't want to be doing in the power play. Now, I'm just looking at that batting lineup. They have got some depth there, the Black Caps. The likes of Conway, Phillips, Neesham, Satner, Chapman, Kugelheim, even Sodhi can bat. So you are getting right down to that lower order before you start finding those gaps. That is an empty KFC bucket. I wonder if he ate all that chicken himself or if they are just selling them. Because if he did, that is very impressive because those normally hold like 15 pieces of chicken. Oh, that ball has gone high. Has he got enough of it? I don't think he has. And Guptill, what a catch that is from the skipper. And that is Guptill out for 6. I saw you used to vlog your first couple of vids. Says Mac does everything. They would have been the snowboarding ones, weren't they? That was when Daniel, George, and Isaac went snowboarding or skiing. No, they were snowboarding, weren't they? And I edited it. Took me 5 times of deleting all my videos and 4 years to get to 130, says Kiwi Gamer. Yes, so I'm extremely grateful with the fact that we were somehow able to get here this quickly. I'm in my mid-20s, says Johnny Blaze. I remember, if I'm not wrong, you're 26, Johnny, unless you've had a birthday since then. See, that's the thing. I actually, I've got 420,000 subscribers. I should have seen that coming. But yeah, I actually remember quite a bit of the stuff that you guys have told me, like over the live streams, because I feel like overall I have a decent memory. Because when me and Isaac are doing the podcast, I always talk back to like things that happened in the past, and he can't remember any of them. So I have to try and remind him in that situation. But yeah, overall my memory's not too bad. It's my birthday today, says Eva. Happy birthday there, Eva. Is your name Eva, by the way? If it isn't, let me know what it is. But happy birthday, Eva, nonetheless, Johnny Blazers. But happy birthday, Eva. Yeah, at the moment, Guptill is the wicket that the Black Caps didn't really want, and now Conway is out there already. Can you also make a GPR GTA 5 RP series. In what regard Mac does everything? Would you like to see that? No, it's Jason, says Eva. Okay, I will try and call you Jason from now on. You probably get sick of me calling you Eva as well. But yeah, I will try and remember that you are Jason. Hawke's Bay, you mean it was Otago versus Hawke's Bay, was it, Luca? The Shield game between the teams, yes. Sorry, I get my dates and teams mixed up a little bit. But yeah, it would have been that Hawke's Bay versus Otago Shield game in Dunedin that Hawke's Bay won it. My birthday is in 4 to 5 months, says Kiwi Gamer. A role play, says Mac does everything. See, I thought you meant as in RP, as in like ranking up, because we are actually going to be doing a Rags to Riches series, how me and George are going to start with completely new characters and try and get up to probably level 100, which could be quite a fun one, where we probably will just be doing a whole heap of random stuff throughout. But me and Isaac are also doing the new Heist as a series, and we're not very good at it because we get distracted extremely quickly, me and Isaac. So we actually filmed the first episode of that last night. Eva is my mum's name, says Jason. But yeah, I will try and remember that you are Jason. Thank you for all your suggestions on the All Blacks career mode, by the way. I do try and make as many of them happen as I can. That is going to be a wide. So that ball was deciphered. So at the moment, Shaheen able to get a wicket very early in this match, like New Zealand were able to. You should play Minecraft, says Max does everything. Sorry, I keep calling you Mac does everything. You just want to be called Mac. But yeah, we have actually played it in the past for a couple videos, but we haven't uploaded them, I don't think. When will Isaac post? That's a good question. I think he's more posting music stuff on that channel, but I don't think he's got any plans of going kind of like posting anytime soon. If that is something you guys want to see, though, I will try and get him to. My name is Jeff, says Kiwi Gamer. See, I know that is the meme, so I don't know if you are serious or not. That is a shot and a half from Seifert. It was slightly going off the ground, Seifert, but straight down the ground, straight bat. And it was just a very good cricket shot there. Just uses the pace of the ball, doesn't go too hard at it. And it's just a very good shot from Seifert. And a much-needed boundary in a way for New Zealand. I don't think they'll want to be getting too close. Yes, I said a meme. Said Kiwi Gamer, threaten him too low. Says Mac does everything. What would you want to see on his channel if he was to post Mac? I just started playing Rugby Challenge 4 today. Hope you do enjoy it, Jason. It is a very fun game. And there is quite a bit that you can do on it as well. Martin Guptill just for his ball. It just went a little bit too high. And that was a great catch from the captain there. Guptill's not very happy with that. Yeah, Guptill not happy with that shot, that's for sure. Hello, says Bron Plays. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Do appreciate you being here. We are watching the Black Caps bat at the moment. They are trying to chase down Pakistan's 153. They were almost bowled out, Pakistan, but just not quite. I love your video, says Bron Place. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate that a lot. How old are you? 34, says Luca. I am not 34. Unless you are 34, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, I am currently 21. I turned 21 earlier in the month. I saw Isaac's face on the YouTube channel, then I saw the podcast, and then, says Kiwi Gamer, yeah, he has got a couple old videos on his channel. I don't think he likes them very much because when I brought it up on the podcast, he did shut me down a little bit. But yeah, he is a talented musician, Isaac. He is looking at possibly doing a what am I trying to say? He is looking at doing a outro and intro type song for the channel as well in the new year. Anything IRL games, anything, just want him to post, says Mac does everything. I will let him know that. I'm watching on a laptop and it got flat, said James Gordon. That is annoying when that happens. And tell you what, it is actually a common occurrence. We've had a lot of people saying about how they've had their phone go flat right when it was like at the end of the game. I'm 9 years old, says Jason. They don't look alike, says Kiwi Gamer. Yeah, he is. He has grown the beard, Isaac. It is a better beard than I think I'll ever be able to grow. I've just got the mustache at the moment. But Eminem cover, says Kiwi Gamer. I'll let him know that as well. Isaac looks like a bit of a head rocker, says Johnny Blaze. He can jam out quite well. That's a great shot from Conway now. And that has gone to the boundary for 4. And it's off Harris Rauf as well. His first ball, I said that he could be a weapon in this one. Harris Rauf. But at the moment, first ball going for 4, not what he would have been wanting, that's for sure. It's just very well played by Conway. Man who had quite a few or a couple good innings. Last time New Zealand were playing, I believe it was against the West Indies. They did all right. Harris Rauf hitting him for 4 off the first ball. I feel like he is going to speed up now. Harris Rauf. Oh, that's a great ball, and that's a wicket as well. That's got to be out. You've got to appeal that. What did that hit? Is that not out? I'm sure that's out. I'm sure that's out. I heard a noise. What did that hit? Check it. Oh, it might have been back leg, they're saying, but go on. Have a look. Have a look. They're going to have a look. Let's do a challenge. This Mac does everything. What is your challenge, Mac? I thought that was a wicket. It just looked like a very good ball, but I don't know. Now that they are like not too sure, maybe I was just hearing things, or maybe it did hit that back leg. I thought that was out. I feel like I'm getting overexcited because like Harris Rauf just is a very good bowler in the Melbourne Stars team. Oh, what is that hit? We're watching the TMO at the moment. It is a flat line. What does it hit? It hits his back pant leg. I was giving him out. That's why I shouldn't be an umpire. Very good decision from the umpire. And I think if I'm right now, is that all of their reviews gone now? Harris Rauf with a very good ball there, though. Hopefully they do show the some of them are doing. Oh yeah, that one, the Rap God one. But I think that is going to be all of their reviews gone, Pakistan, if I'm not wrong. Oh, that's a good ball from Harris Rauf. Caught and bowled the next ball. He is a talented player, Harris Rauf, and he gets fired up as well. He's done very well there, Harris Rauf, and has taken the wicket of Conway. Some of them are doing I'm a human. What do I got to do to get us through you? I'm devastated more than ever, demonstrating Eminem rap got. Yeah. I feel like I can almost do it at like half speed. But Isaac also looks like a local peeping Tom, says Johnny Blaze. Nah, he isn't. Oh, yeah, he's a good bloke, that one. It's a good take from Harris Rauf. So what is the challenge, Mac, by the way? I am not too sure what it is, but let me know. What's my favourite Super Rugby team? Says Eva. That's a good question. I always end up saying that I like them all, but I feel like the only way I can decide that I like one a little bit better is I like the Hurricanes because I like their kit. But all the other teams, I just love watching New Zealand rugby, whether it's like the Super Rugby or the Mitre 10. Like, I feel like no matter what, I'll just be like smiling whoever wins, if that makes sense. I feel like that's a terrible answer, of course. You wanted like a in-depth, like, this is who I want, like, as my favorite. But no, it's just a case of like whoever's playing, I'm happy. You know, whoever wins, I'm all right with too. But now New Zealand under a little bit of pressure, losing 2 wickets early in this one. Glenn Phillips in at number 4. And I was saying that they've got that strong batting order, but now they are starting to run out of them. Oh no, they're going to jinx them. They're jinxing Phillips big time here. They're showing the big cinematic of like how he's got the fastest 100 for New Zealand, and he's also got a great strike rate. I feel like he's going to get bowled first ball by Harris Rauf here because of it. No, he wasn't. But tell you what, Harris Rauf, he puts a lot of speed on that ball. What speed is that? 145. He could be a key for them here. He got the first wicket, or the second wicket, should I say, for Pakistan there, Harris Rauf. He is fired up, Harris Rauf, as well. I'm a Highlanders fan, says Bron Plays. Who else do you guys like in the comment section? Let me know. Highlanders is actually the next career mode we're doing, so you will be excited about that. Bron Plays, that's a 4 for Phillips. They are happy enough with that, the crowd, by the looks of it. Glenn Phillips able to score a 4. He looks reasonably happy with it too. Harris Rauf, I feel like something about him, if you hit him for a 4, I feel like he just gets fired up more and is going to hit you with a 150k bouncer the next ball. I am a lowly Chiefs supporter, says Johnny Blaze. That is unfortunate for you, but you know, they might have a chance in Super Rugby Aotearoa. Who knows? They haven't run there, the Black Caps. So that is another good over from Pakistan. So New Zealand are sitting 25 for 2 after the 4 overs. While I am at it, I will quickly have another look at all of our statistics. We're sitting on 914 subscribers at the moment. So thank you all very much for that. And the likes are sitting on 34. So thank you for that as well. I think we will be able to hit that 40 by the end of the live stream. I'm a Hurricanes fan, says Eva. And Fakatava passes it to Fakatava. Fakatava passes. Fakatava passes. Sold the dummy and scores, says Kiwi Gamer. He is a good player, Fakatava, that's for sure. And he will be playing for the Highlanders, won't he, this year? And I know a lot of people were wanting him to go to the Hurricanes, since they are missing TJ Perenara this year. Yeah, we are sitting on 35 likes, actually. I am corrected. Morecake has said hi, and Nathan Johnson has said yo. Thank you both for tuning in. At the moment, New Zealand under a little bit of pressure here, but are still the favourites to win this one. That's a great shot, but it has gone straight to the fielder out cover. So there is no run there, but New Zealand's 63% chance of winning this one now. And earlier on, it was a 92% chance. So that just shows how much it can change throughout a match. Oh, I just talked about it, and it just came up on the screen as well. Slowly get more some time behind, small game time behind Aaron Smith. Wonder if he cracks AB level. If he does qualify to play for them, I feel like he could be a very good prospect for them. He fist bumped me at my cousin's 21st, says Kiwi Gamer. That is pretty cool as well. Yeah, he is a good player, Folau Fakatava, that's for sure. But at the moment, New Zealand, they are 26 for 2 after 4.2 overs. They have only had 4 boundaries so far. Pakistan were 4 for 20 at this stage. So if New Zealand lost another couple wickets, Pakistan could be right back in this match. I'm not even sure it was him though, says Kiwi Gamer. You may have just fist bumped a random Kiwi Gamer perhaps. But nonetheless, I think he's from your area though, isn't he? So it's more than likely that it could have been him. Phillips is bowled one from Ashraf. Has hit it straight back to him. No run there. So a little bit of pressure. I am saying quite a bit, but it is starting to build a little bit for New Zealand here. They aren't under as much pressure as Pakistan were at this stage because they were 4 down, but there's just that little bit starting to build. And if they were to lose another one, could get very interesting, that's for sure. But anyone who is just tuning in now, we are watching the New Zealand versus Pakistan game. Pakistan were out for 153. Or they weren't out. Sorry, that was almost a run out for Seifert. That was a risky single there for the Black Cats. Yeah, 153 for 9 were Pakistan after their 20 overs. And now New Zealand are going to try and chase it down. That one was a very tight run. Maybe would have made it, but it would have been close, that's for sure. He's in Hawke's Bay, but I don't know where he is from, says Kiwi Gamer. And let's hope NZ can pull it off today, I assume that was. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. In a match that looked like it was going to be pretty one-sided at the start. It is getting close. Enron, is in the chat, and he has said, who are you doing after the Crusaders career mode? The one that is going to be replacing the Crusaders is going to be a Highlanders career mode. And I have been told to play it on normal instead of pro, since I do, the words were, since I normally win on pro anyway, we want to see more bump offs and like fins and whatnot. So that is why I'm going to be on normal for that one. More Cake has said yes. And my internet got disconnected, said James Gordon. That is no good for you. Hopefully it is back and working now. Anton Signer, first German-made All Black. What do you reckon? Well, he's got as good of a chance as any, to be honest, anyone from Germany that is. I feel like he is top of that list, because I guess that's not really a very long list, but I think he'll still, who knows, maybe one day. Do you watch State of Origin? I normally do, but I didn't actually get a chance this year because of the fact that I was flat out editing and everything. But I think I watched the second game, was the only game that I got to watch. Beauden Barrett is leaving the Blues and All Blacks in 2021. He is indeed. It will be a bit of a hit for the Blues, but I think they've got the depth that they'll be able to pull it off and get somewhere up there in the Super Rugby Aotearoa table. He was born in Tonga, Lowell, also went to Hastings Boys High, says Kiwi Gamer. So is that less likely that it was him, Kiwi Gamer? And there is a Mexican wave going on at the ground at the moment. And it's going to be 5 overs gone. 29 for 2, New Zealand are at the moment. Yep, says James Gordon. Yeah, the crowd are loving it. Of course, we have got crowds in New Zealand for the cricket at the moment, which is just a great sight to see as well. Kiwi Gamer put, yeah, at the moment, it is Phillips on strike. Reyes. Oh, I thought that was going straight to the fielder. That smashed someone's laptop, I think, unfortunately for them. What's the plans for Xmas, says Johnny Blaze? I don't think we're going too far, only maybe half an hour down the road and then back here for tea, I think is the plan. No, he's gone for 1 year, right, Beauden Barrett. Said Aaron. Where is that? Oh, is leaving All Blacks in 2021. My dad said Beauden is a traitor, said More Cake. Yeah, although sometimes I feel like some of those real good players do go where the money will take them. And that is somewhere in Japan that Beauden Barrett can get a hefty paycheck for playing. Will NZ have their best team next game, says Jackson. That's a good question. Is that for the career modes, Jackson, or in real life? Let me know. He goes for the Canes, said More Cake. Okay. That makes more sense now. Of course, he did shift to the Blues. I think Beauden Barrett played better in 2019 than 2020. Yeah, I feel like opponents are starting to be able to shut him out of the game a bit more than they used to be able to. Like, they're kind of reading him a lot more, which does make it a lot more difficult for him as well. No run there for New Zealand. Still no run. So at the moment, 34 for 2. And it is 5.3 overs gone. Rugby Guru, hey bud, congrats on your channel growing so fast. Well done. Thank you very much, Rugby Guru. It's good to see you back as well. I believe, if I'm not wrong, you're starting posting soon. If I'm not wrong, which I could be, but maybe. But it is good to see you back, mate. Oh, that's a big shot, but has it gone to the boundary now? Seifert has gone for 4 there, out point way. These cricket T20 matches. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know whether they will actually put all of their good players in. Perhaps they might rest them because of the fact that we have got test matches and everything coming up as well. Like, I feel like maybe they wouldn't consider putting... I don't think they'll play Southee and Bolt anyway, if I'm not wrong. But then maybe if New Zealand lose this first one, they may have to. You know, Johnny Blaze put 2 cents is live and naked again. I don't think he is Johnny Blaze. I'm not even... Is he live? He might be. I don't know. 914 subscribers, though, we are sitting on at the moment, which is pretty hectic. The chase down is on, says More Cake. It is indeed. They have only got 6-4 so far in this match, the Black Caps. So they are actually ahead of Pakistan, and they have lost 2 less wickets. Pakistan at the moment, they aren't going terribly at this stage. It is turned off the hit by Seifert. Very good shot there. It's going to go for maybe the 2 by the looks of it. Yes, they are. Good throw from Rauf. And they got 11 off that first over of Wahab. So they won't be too happy with that. And they got 40 off the power play, only losing 2 wickets as well. One more like says, Mac does everything. Are you on TikTok? I am not on TikTok. I haven't actually been on TikTok at all since it came out, which I feel like could be a future video, perhaps, if you guys did want to see that good game time. Said more cake, it is indeed. At the moment, New Zealand require 114 more runs to win from 84 balls. So that could be very interesting. I think they should be able to do it, but we will have to wait and see. Jordie Barrett is the future of the All Blacks. He is still so young. He will be at Bowden's level soon. He is a very good player, Jordie Barrett. And on that right wing, I know a lot of people said that he shouldn't have played there, but he did actually score quite a few tries out there. So it just shows that if you give him a chance, I feel like he is one of those players because of his size and speed as well. Like, he is actually quite a threat. That's a good shot from Phillips. Rocks back onto the back foot and sends it into the crowd. I just realized I was the first follower on the Kiwi Lads Instagram. I believe you were. We're currently sitting on 7, if I'm not wrong. I don't really plug it at all. So you guys who have found it have done a very good job. My iPad is on 10%. I've got my cat, a camo collar, says more cake. That would be pretty awesome, but 10% is, of course, not. That's a good shot from Phillips, and that is going to go for another 2, but it's a good field from Shaheen. Is there a Rugby World Cup in France 2023? Yes, there is. And the draw has been announced, and New Zealand are actually in France's pool for that one. So that will be interesting. Also, Italy and a couple lower teams that I can't quite think of off the top of my head. Trying to get famous on TikTok. Vid idea, maybe. See if Mac does everything. Yeah, maybe we try and get a viral TikTok. How do you think Nihi Milner-Skudder will do in Super Rugby next year? It's a hard one because he is a good player, Milner-Skudder, and he's got that Scudder step, of course, but he ends up getting injured more times than not, unfortunately. Like, because he was signed to someone last year as well, but he was injured, wasn't he? And then people won't see the collar, said Kiwi Gamer. I guess that's a good point. In a way, Johnny Blaze, Nihi Milner-Skudder is weak and is made of glass, shatters just by touching him. I like Nihi, says more cake. He is a good player. Yeah, it's just the fact that if he does get injured, it will be very unfortunate. But yeah, if he can play, he should be quite a danger on either wing or fullback. He's at the Highlanders, is he? Or is he at the Hurricanes at the moment? I think he's at the Highlanders, if I'm not wrong. No, he might actually be at the Hurricanes. I'm arguing with myself at the moment. That was close to bowling him, Phillips there. He is back at the Hurricanes. Yeah, did Scudder retire? Says Mac does everything. No, he is going to be playing at the Hurricanes for, or am I thinking of Jacob Zuma? Maybe Mac. South Africans, GRP though, with Scotland and Ireland. Yeah, so I feel like most pools at the moment in the World Cup are kind of those 2 very top teams and then one team that could get the upset and manage to finish in the top 2. He plays for Highlanders, says Jackson. Yeah, I was sure it was at one of them. Hope for no rain, says Morecake. Of course, the other night we had to try and stall and find something to do while it was a rain delay, and we ended up, for a start, I showed a Daniel versus Isaac rugby video, and then I actually ended up having it on this side. I'm not sure what side it's on, but one of the sides, instead of the scoreboard, I actually had my Xbox plugged in and we were playing Cricket 19. I was pointing the right way the first time. What way was I pointing? I think it was this way. Rugby Guru, yeah, we'll be back soon. That is good to hear, mate. Maybe Bingo Part 2 could be on the cards. Yeah, it was a draw the first time. The right said more cake. Yeah, so it is this way for me, I believe. Yeah, at the moment, New Zealand getting a decent little partnership going. Phillips at the moment sitting on 21 off 12 runs, off 12 balls, sorry. And Seifert 20 off 17. They've got 7 boundaries so far. 4 having a shocker. 6 fours and 1 6 is what they have got. 37 likes. Says Mac does everything. 3 more for 40. Sounds like we might be getting close, that's for sure. You were right, says Morecake. What's your most liked stream? I believe it was something ridiculous like New Zealand, Argentina, and it had about 120 something. So I don't think we'll quite get to that, Mac. You will get to 1,000 subs soon, says Jackson. Thank you very much, mate. We have been growing at a pretty incredible rate lately. Like I said earlier, at the start of doing YouTube, we said, right, if we can get to 100 by the end of the year, like, we'll be very happy with that. And at times we were like, or will we get to like maybe 50 by the end? But now we're sitting on 914 at the moment, and that ball is gone as well. Seifert has hit that one for 6, and it's a very good shot. And now New Zealand's starting to get a little bit more comfortable. 82% chance of winning now, I can see. 1,000 subs soon, bruv, said Johnny Blaze. Thank you very much, mate, as well. And I know you guys, some of you have been here since pretty much the start, so I do appreciate that. The Rugby Guru hate rugby challenge, but he still plays it, said Kiwi Gamer. Rugby Guru said, yeah, we can organise something. Let me know when you can. Maybe we can do it tonight, South Africa time. So that would be tomorrow morning, New Zealand, wouldn't it? Tell you what, I know last time we did it, like, I had a freeze there because I was reading another comment. I know last time we did it, like, I still didn't know time zones, and I still haven't learnt them very well up to them, but that is morning for me, is night over there. Your most liked stream is 224, says Mac does everything. 1K before July. I think we will get to 1K before July at this stage. Like, I feel like 1K maybe by the end of January could be on the cards at the moment, which is pretty impressive. Really, the Highlanders might be good next year because they have Nihi, Milner Scudder, Aaron Smith, Folau Fakatava, and Josh Ioane. Yeah, they have got some good players, the Highlanders. And that it was, of course, from Jason, not Eva, sorry. Yeah, they have got some good players, the Highlanders. And I feel like Super Rugby Aotearoa, because of the fact that they've added the final now, it's going to be like, it could be anyone's game, which is what makes it so exciting. But anyone who is just tuning in now, we are watching the New Zealand versus Pakistan cricket game. The T20, it is the first one. And at the moment, the target for New Zealand was 154. Pakistan getting that off their 20 overs for 9 wickets down. New Zealand at the moment lost too early. But now they are starting to build up a partnership between Phillips and Seifert, who are both going at more than a run a ball at the moment. We have got my Gramps watched an All Blacks game in 1975. That is pretty awesome. Who were they playing? By any chance, can you remember, James? I stubbed my toe. That sucks, more cake. Hate when that happens, mate. Oh, that was a bit of a swing and a miss from Phillips. My father is Stone Cold Steve Hansen, a.k.a. the Desert Destroyer. I see what you're doing, Johnny Blaze. But yeah, I thought you were going down Stone Cold Steve Austin way there, but it did become Hansen. But yeah, more cake. Hopefully your toe doesn't like swell up, because that will be very painful to walk on. They are just showing some of the catches in this match, and it is pretty awesome. Like, the fact that nowadays, like, to play cricket, like, for in the field, you've got to have insane athleticism. Like, it's pretty crazy, some of the catches we've been seeing lately. Like one in the Big Bash game the other day that was almost taken by Cartwright, as they call him, the Terminator for the Melbourne Stars, but he wasn't quite able to do it. The captain laughed it off, Glenn Maxwell, which is always what you want to see. If you have dropped a catch, you want to turn around and not see the captain giving you like just the death stare. But my granddad likes rugby, and I watch it with him. That is pretty awesome, Jackson. That will be something you can remember for a long time, I think, because of the fact that, like, yeah, rugby just brings a lot of people together as well, isn't it? Or doesn't it? I turned English there, isn't it? But yeah, it is pretty awesome. I don't hate Rugby Challenge. I just feel they can do a better job from the Rugby Guru. There are still quite a few glitches and whatnot in the game at the moment. Hopefully they will bring out another update within the next couple months. We can have our fingers and toes crossed there. Will Jordan is like Richie McCaw, says Eva. Or sorry, says Jason. I keep calling you Eva. Yeah, he has got the chance of being able to Yeah, to be a very good player. Will Jordan, he already is. But, like, he is so young as well. Like, there's a lot of young talent in New Zealand rugby at the moment. I realise we've talked more about rugby than cricket, but at the moment, luckily, I have got that scoreboard so you guys can see it. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Super Rugby Aotearoa goes. I think it's going to be a very good competition. Will Jordan is like James, but I forgot that is all right, James. I think Italy as well. Rugby Challenge 4 is a cheap game. The creators basically changed a few things on Rugby Challenge 3 and renamed it, says Johnny Blaze, and Kiwi Gamer is now on his computer. And then Rugby Guru put, yeah, I think there is a 8-hour difference. We'll contact you. Oh, no, it's gone over the boundary for Harris Rauf. Unfortunately, one of the longest boundaries on the field. He did so well to get close to it. But then, unfortunately for him, it did end up going to the boundary. But, yeah, 8-hour time difference. We'll contact you later regarding time, says the Rugby Guru. No worries, mate. I will probably be awake for a wee while now. I've got some more editing to do later on. Come on, Rugby Challenge 3 from 2008 looks pretty much the same as Rugby Challenge 4 2020. 5 years of technological advancements, except the game. Rugby Challenge 4 was created in some bloke's basement on a 90k budget, says Johnny Blaze. Yeah, I do enjoy the face scans of Rugby Challenge 4. That is one thing that I feel that has improved quite drastically. I agree, Johnny, 4 years from Rugby Challenge 3 to Rugby Challenge 4 could have done more for the price. But yeah, I feel like for me, I spend too much time looking at the faces, I'm for my thumbnails, when I'm trying to get them, it's always like, oh, that player looks like the real one. We'll do that one. But yeah, there are still quite a few things that could be fixed. But at the moment, anyone who is just tuning in now, we are watching Pakistan versus the Black Caps. Black Caps are sitting pretty decently in this one. The target of 154. And they have had 9 overs gone at the moment. But we're trying to hit 40 likes by the end of this live stream. We're on 36 at the moment. So if you do want to help us out, please do. Yeah, at the moment, Glenn Phillips, 23 off 17, has just been passed in the strike. Back and forth between him and Seifert. You mate, $100 game, geez, this should be 60 game max. I feel cheated, but still like to play, says Johnny Blaze. Yeah, it is Phillips on strike at the moment. New Zealand need 89 more runs from 66 balls. Will be interesting to see if they can get there. Harris Rauf bowling. Oh, no, it's not. Or is it? It might have been. But that one is out. Whoever it was who was bowling, it hasn't updated yet, but it is a wicket nonetheless. It's not Ashraf, as it was him. No, it is Harris Rauf. He took a wicket earlier in this one, and he has got another one. Glenn Phillips is now out. Harris Rauf, I said he could be the danger man for them at the moment. He's got 2. I wonder if he will continue. Do you think Salesi Rayasi will be used on the wing next year with Hurricanes, as we didn't see him see much of him this year? I feel like after the season he had with Auckland, surely he gets some time. Although the likes of Wes Houston and whatnot, and they've got Julian Savia for the wing as well. But I'd like to see Salesi Rayasi get a bit of game time because he was one of the top try scorers for Auckland. So surely he is going to get a little bit of time on that field. Nuhak is also putting logos on kits. Also real kits for teams, says Kiwi Gamer, would be a good improvement. That is correct. Rayasi and Sean Stevenson are cousins, says Johnny Blaze. You know some of the strangest facts at time, Johnny Blaze, but you also know quite a lot of good ones as well. So thank you very much for that. But yeah, at the moment, New Zealand just lost the wicket of Phillips. Not what they would have been wanting one bit. It hasn't quite updated. Okay, now he has disappeared. Yeah, there is a little bit of a delay between my live streaming software and just YouTube in general. So it is maybe about 10 or 20 seconds, which is the difference. But now Chapman is at the crease. They are starting to get into the middle to lower order now, New Zealand. They have got a single there. It is Seifert who scores it. So now I'd say Seifert needs to get to 50 if they want half a chance in this match. When did Reeds leave the All Blacks? I assume that's when did Kieran Reid leave the All Blacks. And I believe it wasn't last year, but the year before. Was it, or was it last year? I can't quite remember. Fletcher Smith not playing Super Rugby next year in 2021 for the Hurricanes, so he's not. Isn't Jason? That is an interesting fact, because I was doing their lineups the other day, but now I just can't remember them. But it was Garden Bishop and someone else at 10, wasn't it? But it wasn't. No, it wasn't Fletcher Smith. Harris Rauf now. It is going to be a quick single taken there. And Chapman gets off the mark 1 from 1 at the moment. Eddie Jones is a leprechaun from Ireland, says Johnny Blaze. Interesting. Is that one of your other facts, Johnny Blaze? They have less stadiums than Rugby Challenge 4, says Kiwi Gamer. Hello, I'm back. Hello, Jaden. Thank you for coming back, Jaden. Rugby Guru, let's give them a chance to do more updates. But unfortunately, I'm not very confident. Yeah, it's just one of those things. It seems like it is taking a little bit between updates, but hopefully, because they are right in Melbourne, aren't they? So I think they went into lockdown for a couple months as well, which wouldn't have helped. But I think maybe with the release of PC as well, we will start to see the fan hub take off as well with more players available, because some of those guys on PC like just spend hours and hours like perfecting players and kits. So it should be hopefully pretty helpful. Rugby Opinioneer is in the chat. Hello, Rugby Opinioneer. We are watching the game between the Black Caps and Pakistan at the moment. Harris Rauf, unfortunately for him, just had an edge go for 4. He didn't have a slip. Is he questioning maybe getting one in now? The Hurricanes added Simon Hickey and got rid of Fletcher Smith. That was the one. Nathan Johnson. But yeah, I was doing the squads the other day. But yeah, I feel like I did 4 of the Super Rugby Aotearoa teams, so I just got completely confused at who was where. The Irish OTB series are talking about how they are a dominant force in world rugby. What a joke, says Johnny Blaze. Who knows? Maybe by the Rugby World Cup 2023. Possibly it could be the case of anyone being able to win it. Well, maybe not anyone, but we will have a few teams that are right up there that have a chance. Maybe a Northern Hemisphere team other than England might be able to win a World Cup. Who knows? Do you like Sam Ryder? Says Johnny Blaze. To be honest, I won't lie to you. I don't know who that is. I feel like I should, but no, I can't think of him. You might have to refresh my memory there. But at the moment, we are sitting on that 38 likes. So we only need those 2 more. So we are getting very close. That is for sure. All that rhymed as well. I didn't use 2 words in a row, did I? No, I don't think I did. I think we're all right there. But at the moment, Pakistan have 2 bowlers who have gone for 11 and 12 off their overs, but then everyone else is less than 7.5. Oh, that was a good Yorker, but that's it straight, and that's going to possibly make it to the boundary. No, it's been cut off. Very well done by Pakistan there, but almost smacked down the ground for 4. But then you could say almost caught and bowled as well. They are showing, is that Trent Bolt? No, I don't think it is. But Jacob Duffy, he was having a very good start to this match. Unfortunately for him, just had a couple drop balls and then went for 20 in his last over, but it was still a very good job. Sam Riker, the blonde Viking looking bloke who has a singing voice straight out of heaven, pure bliss, listening to old mate sing. Oh yeah, I think I heard him sing Take Me to Church, if I'm not wrong. Let me know if that is the one. I think that is who Sam Ryder is. I think that's a decent little shot. Played down to 3rd man there. So they are just rotating the strike. Chapman at the moment giving Seifert the strike. 2 from 2 for Chapman. And I feel like that's what he's got to do in this situation. They are only 3 down New Zealand. They are halfway through their innings at the moment. They need 80 runs from 58 balls. So it's going to be close, I think, this match. But they have got, OMG, I love that Take Me to Church, Sam Ryder cover lol. So I think by the sounds of that, I did get the right guy, Johnny Blaze. Oh, that's gone off the edge. Has it gone straight to a man? No, it hasn't. It's gone backwards, but it is just going to be 2 there. So Seifert not quite finding the middle of the bat yet, not like he was a couple overs ago. But he is on 39 off 29 deliveries at the moment, Tim Seifert. And like I said, I think he's got to get 50 for New Zealand to really be high on the percentage. At the moment, they're 71%, but I would say they're probably only 60 or so at the moment. Bowden's new jersey he wears now is yellow, says Nathan Johnson. Oh, so it kind of might look a little bit like the Hurricanes, perhaps. Oh, that's another edge, but that's going to be 4. That's what you hate when you're a bowler, just guiding it. And it does make it to the boundary once again, because that makes you think, do we need a slip? And then as soon as you put a slip in, you've got a gap somewhere else in the field. Yellow, back to the Canes, matey, says Johnny Blaze. Yes, indeed. But Seifert at the moment, 43 runs off 30 balls. The required run rate for New Zealand is 7.93. Me and my gramps were watching rugby on the Chromecast, and the phone almost got flat, says James Gordon. We're sorry. No worries, mate. I mean, I don't mind if you guys have got other things to do. So that is no worries. Yeah, at the moment, Ashraf has gone for, it is going to be 8 runs off the 5 balls of this over so far. Seifert, I'm thinking maybe, is he going to look for the boundary here, or will he just go for, I think he'll just go for the single here, Seifert, unless it is there to be hit. I don't think he'll go after it too much. Ashraf bowling now. No, he has just hit that single that I was speaking of. Oh, Chapman almost got run out there, though. Mistakes, says James Gordon. All of the Barretts are in different teams, says Kiwi Gamer. They are indeed. That's probably, is it? Oh, no, they were in different teams last year as well, weren't they? I watched Rugby World Cup quarterfinals, Ireland versus ABs on a Chromecast phone, and it did go flat. I was running around crazy trying to find the charger. It's Johnny Blaze. And James is but lol. How do you think Liam Squire will play next year? Do you think he will make the All Blacks? I think he'll have a decent season, Liam Squire, overall, because that's the thing at the moment. Like, to get into those Super Rugby Aotearoa starting lineups, like, you've got to be playing some pretty good rugby as well. Like, so I feel like he's got a physicality about him, Liam Squire. So I think he will be able to do a decent job. I'm not sure whether he'll make the All Blacks. We've got a lot of good number 6s at the moment and number 8s. So depending on where he decides to play, like, it could be rather tough to get in. But maybe, I don't know, will he still be around for the 2023 World Cup or Misfield for Pakistan? That's not what you want in Seifert. Now moves to 48. Nihi Mulnaskata and Aaron Smith are from the Manawatu and the Highlanders, said Eva. Or sorry, said Jason. I keep calling you Eva. But yeah, they are. I remember doing a Mitre 10 Cup on Rugby Challenge 4, and I had them both there, like in that original couple weeks when they did have all the All Blacks and whatnot. Yeah, at the moment, Pakistan, the Misfields, they can't be affording to do that when you haven't got many runs on the board. It's a good shot from Seifert once again. As that shot once again kind of drifted down to that third man region. And Seifert is now on 49 off 34 balls. He just seems to be able to do it. So effortlessly, Seifert. He's on 68. No, he's not. They need 68 New Zealand from 52 more balls. And yeah, he's sitting on 49 off 34. 4 6s, 6 4s. Tell you what, my numbers are all up the what today. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. That's for sure. Whether he can get to that 50 and whether or not he decides to take off, or whether they just keep on rotating the strike like they are at the moment. Rugby Man, I heard Japan winning, said the Rugby Man. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Do appreciate you being here. Yeah, we are on 38 likes at the moment, so we've got 2 more to get to our goal. And I think we will be able to do it before maybe I'll say the 13th over of New Zealand's innings. I think we will be able to hit that 40. We are on 11.3 at the moment. That's a good ball. But that has been turned to leg, and that's a good shot, and that's going to be at least 2 there for Seifert. And because of it now, he does bring up his 50. He's got 51 off 35 for Tim Seifert. I said that he needed to get it, and he has well and truly. Did you see my Xbox message, mate? It says the rugby man. Yes, I did. Sorry, I haven't had a chance to reply to it yet. I believe it was sent at one moment, but I did see it. I just didn't quite get a chance to reply. It was at 4:30. I'm sorry, I haven't had a chance to reply. Has it come out yet by any chance, the rugby man? Do let me know. Chapman is at the, I was going to say at the non-strikers end on 3 for 3, but I feel like you want to probably know more about Seifert, who is sitting on strike 51 off 36. He is playing very well, Tim Seifert. Right, so New Zealand only 3 down at this stage. They have still got Neesham, Satner, so they've got a few more options that they could go to if they were to lose a wicket. But at the moment, these two just look like they're setting themselves. They're taking on the 2, and it's very good running from Seifert. Very quick between the wickets as well. It's all good. I'm not on GTA to check. No worries, rugby man. Oh, and we have hit that 40 likes that I was speaking of as well, and we did it by the 12. I'll be back in 5. No worries, rugby man. Yeah, we did it by 12 overs. I said 13. So that makes me wonder, what are we going to have after the 13th? In terms of that likes, we're already on 40, which I feel like is going rather well. So thank you all very much for that, because it does let me know that you guys are enjoying these and you do want to see more of them. And luckily for us, we have got more cricket coming up very soon. The next T20 between these two sides will be on, it's Sunday at around the same time, 7 p.m. And then the next one after that is Tuesday. Hi, says Jack Dowling. Hello, mate. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, I did also see your message, by the way. I just haven't had a chance, other than live streaming, to be able to reply. Cruisy Boy 123 is back as well. Thank you very much for coming back. We are sitting on 17 viewers still, which is pretty awesome to see. So I do thank you all for that. They are all that was tried to be hit hard by Chapman. He has got just the single though, so still striking at 100, 4 from 4 for him. And Seifert at the other end sitting on 53 off 37. And I feel like if Seifert now, is he going to consider possibly just ramping up that strike rate? Because, I mean, it's already very good. He's sitting at about 150 at the moment already, maybe a little bit less, 140. So is he going to just keep on getting 2s? I feel like that would annoy Pakistan, because there is a big gap on this offside or on the onside. So, of course, he isn't bowling there. Is that going to be caught? No, it's fallen into the gap there. And it is going to be just the single for Seifert. Get him to 1,000 subs, says Crazy Boy. Thank you very much. I don't know. Maybe one day we will be able to hit it. At the moment, we're on 914. So we are slowly ticking closer and closer to it. Squid won't make ABs again. Is that Liam Squire? Johnny Blaze? Sorry, I don't know the nicknames of some of them. He can't surpass Akira Cullen, Grace, Tom Robinson. Yeah, I assume that is then. Can I dono? Is that donate? Jack Dowling. Unfortunately, because we're not at 1,000 subscribers, you can't actually donate to the channel. But maybe one day, although I don't really want to ask you guys for money, so I feel like it will have to be your choice to do that. Are you going to do another live dream matches on Rugby Challenge 4? That will certainly be an option in the future, Jason. Hopefully within the next week or so, we will have another Rugby Challenge 4 video, like in terms of a live stream, should I say. Jack Dowling has put the sad faces. I'm sorry, mate. But yeah, unfortunately, that is the case, because you have to have 1,000 subscribers to be able to even have the option of doing donations. That's a great sweep from Chapman. And he is up to 9 runs off 6 balls now. Mark Chapman having a very good innings at the other end. He has only got the 9 runs off 6 balls, but he has been feeding the strike to Seifert. And I feel like now that Seifert's got his 50, he is starting to possibly ramp it up as well. I was going to dono 100, says Jack Dowling. I don't know about that. Maybe hang on to your money at this stage. We don't mind you guys just watching. It is fine. You don't have to donate us $100. But yeah, at the moment, we're sitting on that 41 likes after the 13th. So we did want 40, so we've outdone that as well. So maybe we could look at possibly getting 45 before the 15th. I don't know if that's possible, though. That might be too many. I feel like a lot of people who are watching at the moment may have already liked as well, which possibly doesn't help. I was gonna, what match will you do on Rugby Challenge 4? I'll just be doing all of the dream matches you guys want to see. Pretty much is the normal one, Cruisy Boy, and possibly an 80-minute match between a couple teams, if that is also something you guys want to see. I am just checking once again. We are on 914 still, which I am over the moon about, to be honest. So thank you all very much for that. I'm not sure. I feel like if I was to set a sub goal by the end of this live stream, I don't think, I think everyone watching is pretty much subscribed, but we could say maybe, do we try and go crazy and go 920 by the end of the live stream subscribers? Is that a crazy number? Maybe. We'll see what happens. Jack, you can't donate 100. You got no money, says the rugby man. Are you going to do All Blacks live stream in 2023? I would hope that we are still going to be doing YouTube by then, and I feel like, yes, I will. But it will be in France, so it will be in the middle of the night. But I think at that stage it's going to be possibly worth it to do it. I guess I could get up in the middle of the night to watch the games. Jack Dowling put lol. Cruisy Boy put, I have good match for 80 minutes. All Blacks versus Argentina or South Africa, says Cruisy Boy. That could be a good one. James Gordon also put, yep. Yeah, we are. Currently, we've got a whole heap of ideas at the moment. Like I said earlier, I've got a list on my phone in my notes of about 50 different video ideas for Rugby Challenge 4 just by itself. Like, not even looking into other games that we're looking at bringing out and playing on the channel in the future. So we've got plenty on the cards, that's for sure. Harris Rauf now bowling once again. That one had a little bit of a steep bounce. Lost against Stags, said it. Adam lost against Stabs, says Jack. Yeah, at the moment, Harris Rauf, 2 wickets so far. When you hit 1K, do a big stream. Jack, are the go-karts out, says the rugby man. Yeah, that was a steep bounce. I will donate $20, said Kiwi Gamer. See, I feel like I don't want to take your money, you guys. I feel like you guys just liking the videos and watching them is good enough for me. Jack Dowling put no. And what are the cricket team? I assume that is who are in the lineups. Or what are the cricket teams? Is it as in who's playing? Because that is Pakistan versus New Zealand. Let me know what you mean though, Cruzy. And then a couple hundreds. 2023 says the Rugby Opinioneer. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting year. That one, the Rugby World Cup, is going to be pretty awesome. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of teams that could win it. But at the moment, the WinViz has New Zealand 82% chance of winning. Mine actually has them up to 87 as well. Adam, get on, says Jack. I met Geordie Barrett and Aaron Smith this year, says Jason. That is pretty awesome. That's another edge, and that's going quick. And because of it, it has gone for 4. Unfortunately for Pakistan, the pace on that ball from Harris Rauf's bowling was just going crazy quick. The Rugby Opinioneer said all. Adam Guinon said Jack. Oh, yeah, I read that one. But, yeah, at the moment, the Black Caps are starting to up that run rate. And tell you what, it's really going in their favour now. Mine has a 91% chance for the Black Caps to win this one. Anyone who is just tuning in, the Pakistan team were able to get 153 for 9 off their 20 overs. Then the Black Caps at the moment sitting 108 after the, or they might actually be on more than, no, they are 108 for 3 off 13.5. All Blacks, says the Rugby Opinioneer. Yeah. Are they going to win the World Cup, Rugby Opinioneer? What's your thoughts on that? Who do you think is going to New Zealand or Pakistan? I think New Zealand are going to win this match because of the fact that I think Seifert ticking over that 50 is something that Pakistan weren't able to do, and New Zealand still have the wickets in hand in their favour. So unfortunately for Pakistan, they didn't quite get it right on this wicket, but I think the second one will be a lot closer. So I am looking forward to that on Sunday. Are you going to do a live on go-kart, says Jack? I will wait and see when they come out compared to what time this is going to finish. My voice also might stop working by then. So we will have to wait and see, Jack. Yeah, anyone who hasn't already, please do leave a like. We are currently sitting on 42. We wanted to hit 45 by the end of the 15th over. So we have got this last over now to see if we can get to that 45. The All Blacks, I'm watching the All Blacks in real life when they play, says James Gordon. Is going to, as in at the ground, James, or because that would be pretty cool to see. They are tomorrow and you have to log on. Oh, you just have to log on. So is that tomorrow as in 12 o'clock tonight, New Zealand time, rugby man? Or is that tomorrow as in tomorrow night? Let me know. Yeah, at the moment we have got 17 viewers, which I'm very happy with. I realized that I was actually going to have a background above and below me and everything where this black space is, but I completely forgot to add it to get the free one, says Jack. Should I add it now? Is it too late? I feel like I was just going to put my, where is it? I didn't even upload it in the end. I'll try and do it now. I was just going to put the live stream thumbnail in the background. That was all I was going to do, but you know, I did forget. Can we put that? What's going to happen now? Boom. Does that look weird? I feel like that doesn't quite fit, does it? Should I leave it there? I'll leave it there for now to see if you guys like it. Just tomorrow, anytime this weekend. Well, that was an interesting shot from Chapman, but it is going to get him a single. Where is the next? New Zealand versus Pakistan. That's a good question, Cruisy boy. I'm not actually sure, to be honest. I will have a quick look. Before Friday, says Jack Dowling, is when you have to get the go-kart. But the second game between the two sides is going to be played at, where is it? Seddon Park. So it's in Hamilton, the next game between these two. So it'll be interesting. I feel like Pakistan will get a little bit closer in that one. Oh, that's gone. Oh no, it's going to be caught. It's going to be caught and Seifert is out. Is this going to be the turning point in this match for Pakistan? They still need 44 more off 33 balls. Like, that looks weird, says the rugby man. Yeah, it doesn't quite fit, does it? I will take it off. I did have a plan of possibly making a different one to the thumbnail. It just doesn't quite fit though, does it? It is all right. Right, I will have a read of your chat. So it is in Hamilton. Donates $1,000 to Kiwi Gamer. I really don't think that's a good idea. Sunday, sorry, says Jack Dowling. And Cruisy Boy put okay. But now Tim Seifert, 57 off 43. Did decently, 132.6 strike rate. But now, is this going to be the turning point for the Pakistan team? We are sitting on that 42 likes still, which I'm more than happy with, to be honest. I thought this one was going to get around that 25. To be like, I didn't think we'd get this much support, so I do thank you all very much for that. Anyone who is tuning in now, we are going to be watching the next two games between these sides as well, so be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. But this match isn't over yet. New Zealand still need 44 off 32 balls. So they have got less than 6 overs now to do it, the Black Caps. But they have got the slight, they've got the bonus of the fact that they still have 6 wickets in hand. So maybe they will be able to get over the line. Neesham is batting, and they have still got Satner as well in the batting lineup, who hasn't gone to the crease and gone out yet. All Blacks from the rugby opinionaire for who he thinks is going to win, is it? How are the Pakistanis? They're going all right, Johnny Blaze. They're getting a few wickets, which I don't think many people thought they would be able to at the start of this innings. I think New Zealand maybe thought they would have been chasing this down a little bit smoother than they have. But if they get 1 or 2 more wickets now, this match could go either way. Right, Johnny Blaze, I don't think I can read that All Blacks squad, says the rugby opinionaire. Is that a predicted squad for the All Blacks 2023 rugby opinionaire? If it is, I would like to hear yours if you want to give me that. I think it could be interesting. But yeah, at the moment, it is going to be Sheehan Afridi who is bowling this one. This is going to be the last ball of his over. He has gone for 2 for 13 so far off his 2.5. Oh, that was almost a feather on that one. And that is the end of the over. So 43 runs needed off 30 balls for the Black Caps. The captain, the youngster, 22 years old, is the Pakistani captain. Now he's got some big decisions to make. Who does he give the ball to with 5 overs left? Yeah, it is. That was a very tentative shot from Jimmy Neesham. Rugby Opinioneer said, yes, that was for the squad. I feel like there's going to be at least 5 of those youngsters now who are going to be able to be in it. You know, I feel like we've got a lot of young talent in New Zealand, and give them a couple years of Super Rugby and they will be possibly looking at maybe even starting lineup status. But Chapman looks like he's feeling a little bit of the pressure here perhaps because of the fact he is 19 off 14, which isn't too bad. If he sticks to that, he will be able to win them the game. I'm going to spread this channel to my friends. Thank you very much, Kiwi Gamer. That does help it out. Chapman hits it straight to the man. So that is just going to be the single. Hits it to square leg. How many are left of the test matches against Pakistan? I believe we go 3 2020s and then I'm not sure whether there are, I don't think there are any ODIs till after. And then we've got, I believe it's 3 test matches if I'm not wrong, which it could be. I think it's either 3 or 2. One of them is in Christchurch, I know. But James Gordon, the 3 Barrett brothers have 2 other brothers and 2 sisters. Yeah, one of them's a farmer in Taranaki, isn't he? I think I saw him on Country Calendar or something a little while ago. But for anyone who is wondering, Australia at the moment are sitting 92 for 5 off 48 overs. If anyone's wondering what I'm doing, it's so that I can see the score and I have to move my lights for that. Yeah, I think there will be a few youngsters in that Rugby World Cup 2023 squad. But at the moment, yeah, we are sitting on that 42 likes. That's a good ball from Pakistan. And Jimmy Neesham, he looks like he is going to be possibly trying to play a few shots to get a few singles perhaps before he goes bang, which he may have to depending on how this goes. Chapman's tried to whack that one. Has he got it over? Yes, he has. And that is a 6 from Chapman. That was a very good shot. 10. Says the Rugby Opinioneer. You think there'll be 10 youngsters? I think that probably won't be too far off. I think with Super Rugby Aotearoa, like, there are some pretty good players in there. And, like, yeah, even the likes of, with Bowden Barrett and Perenara leaving Super Rugby Aotearoa, it just opens up more opportunities for the youngsters. Chapman's tried to hit that one. He hit it straight to the man, though. He's dropped it. And it almost went for 6 as well. I think it's gone for 4, though, but that could be the game for Pakistan. The bowler, Wahab, can't believe that one. The fans can't believe it. If he had taken that catch, that could have changed the game right there. But unfortunately, he has just dropped that one. And it almost went for 6 as well. It's the worst thing. Does this one go for 6 here? No, not quite. It's 1 bounce 4, though. But he had to catch that one, unfortunately, for him. Donald Trump has subscribed to you, mate. Is he? Johnny Blaze. I didn't realize that. He is one of the 914. But that is unfortunate there. Chapman could have gone out there. Oh, that was a good Yorker. But unfortunately for him, no, it hit the boots, so it isn't going to be a wide there. Not really any decent 10s running around in NZ at the moment. Because I feel like the best ones that come to mind for me is someone like, Josh Ioane. He's decent, but he seems to have a lot of, like, he'll either play very good or kind of not really be in the game. And then you've got, like, say, Harry Plummer or someone. He's got very good goal kicking. That's a good shot from Chapman, and that's another 4 out cover way. Unfortunately for them now, he is going to make him pay for dropping that ball. I'll be back. I'm going to have dinner, says James Gordon. No worries, mate. Although the game may be over by the time you get back. Rugby Opinioneer has put who? Yeah, at the moment, I feel like there's a few of those younger 10s. The likes of, actually, someone who's caught my eye in the Moana Pacifica versus Māori All Blacks, and that's Tere Black. He had a very good season for the Blues, I thought, overall last Super Rugby Aotearoa. And with Beauden Barrett gone as well, it'll be interesting to see if he can continue that going into the next season. Yeah, at the moment, New Zealand are well and truly above what not West Indies, what Pakistan were at this stage. And they need 27 from 24. That's a good Yorker from Harris Rauf. And it is going to be a single, which is not really what Pakistan will be wanting. Can you live stream a rugby challenge game after this, says Jackson, as in a 80-minute match, Jackson, or just a normal match? Because it will be probably around 10:30 once this game is finished. I'm changing my name to the Kiwi game as DCM. What does DCM stand for? Kiwi Gamer. I feel like I should know, but I can't think of it. Harris Rauf now has bowled a wide. That's not what you want. Normal, so as in just a 10-minute length one. Jackson, sorry. My friend's also me, said the Kiwi Gamer. So DCM, does that stand for each of your names perhaps? Cruisy Boy, do you live in New Zealand? If so, what channel on Sky Sport is it on? It actually isn't on Sky Sport, this one. I'm watching it on Spark Sport for this one, but it is also on TV One. So you don't actually need Sky. Oh, tell you what, it's a full toss and it's going to be a wicket. Chapman's out. Unfortunately, he is going to possibly look at reviewing this one, but tell you what, I think that is going to be a wicket for Harris Rauf from a full toss. They are going to check it though. Jimmy Neesham, I believe, told him to there. Is he going to be out here? If Chapman's out now, maybe there's a last-minute turn happening in this match, and which will make it a little bit closer. How many of you guys are watching the game, by the way? And if you are, do you think that one was out? Hopefully it comes through before we get to see the result. Oh, I think it's hit a middle stump. The only thing that maybe could save him from here is the slight possibility of maybe... No, it's not hit an outside leg. I think he is well and truly plumb there, Jimmy Neesham. No, not Jimmy Neesham, sorry. Mark Chapman. Unfortunately, he is out. So that is an interesting way to get the wicket, but they did drop him, and then he got a 6 and a 4, I believe, after that, or maybe just a 4. But nonetheless, Chapman unfortunately gone. And now New Zealand are 5 down for 129. Rugby Opinioneer has put who is... I assume there'll be one more message perhaps. I will answer your question, the Rugby Opinioneer. But Chapman at the moment. He wouldn't have been too happy with that one. Satner now making his way to the crease. The Black Caps captain for this one. Is he going to be able to get his team over the line? Can you play an 80-minute rugby game after this stream, says Liam Hoffman. That might be a little bit too late finishing, possibly, depending on what time this one finishes. And then I will possibly go have a drink after this, and I'll see how my voice is going. And if it is going all right, then I will possibly hop on some Rugby Challenge 4 for you guys. But now Satner, they still need 25 from 22 more balls. What is your favourite team ever, says Crazy Boy. See, I feel like I'm just going to have to say for rugby, well, I would say the All Blacks, but for Super Rugby, I think consistently, it's a short ball, but it's fallen safe. And it was between the two men, and Satner gets a single off his first ball. Tell you what, I thought for a second that Mitchell Satner was going to be off the field first ball. It's a good bouncer from Harris Rauf. 141k bouncer. Thanks, B Kiwi Ever. Oh, sorry, I missed a few more chat because it was almost close to being caught. What about a 40-minute one? just a normal one, says Jackson as well. Thanks, be Kiwi ever. Yeah, I think hopefully my voice will last, and then I could look at doing it. Although I should probably actually film a Super Rugby Aotearoa video, but I guess I could do that tomorrow morning alongside a Crusaders one. Has my name changed through your screen? Yes, it has. Kiwi Gamers DCM. I have to get used to that. Who is your All Blacks from the Rugby Opinioneer? Normal match, probably 20 minutes. Oh, that's a nice guided shot there from Nation for a single. At the moment, 23 from 19 needed. Who is your All Blacks squad from the Rugby Opinioneer? Is that going to be for the 2023 World Cup? Because if it is, that's a good question. And I feel like I would struggle to give you the full squad. But yeah, those... it's a good question. I will quickly watch this ball. Last 23 balls, 30 runs for the Black Caps. Oh, and it has been flicked to leg by Satner. And it looks like it's going to be 2 there, and that could be a crucial 2 as well. Harris Rauf having a very good run though. Harris Rauf, 29 runs off his 4 overs with 3 wickets as well. So now that little bit of luck for Satner falling into the gap with that first ball might lead to the Black Caps being able to win this one. 87% still in their favour though. I would say for it to go back in Pakistan's favour, the Black Caps probably have to lose about 3 wickets, I would say. Just call me DCM or Kiwi Gamer. I'll probably just call you Kiwi Gamer again, Kiwi Gamer, to be honest. But they have still got Cougar Lion, Saudi. Not Saudi, Sodi. I was trying to think. I was combining Saudi, and Sodi, and then Duffy and Tickner. So I think that they have got the batting quality to win this one, the Black Caps, but it's just the question of like how many balls left, and then if they lose another couple wickets, they could be in trouble here. But I think they should still win it from here. We are watching that first ball. Yeah, that wouldn't have felt nice. I have to go, says the Cruisy Boy. 1, 2, 3. No worries, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. See ya. Says Cruisy Boy, see you later, mate. For 2023, the Rugby Opinioneer wants to know my squad for the All Blacks. See, I feel like by 2023, I'll say some players that I don't think will be there might be easier. And that's the likes of, I don't think Sam Whitelock will still be playing in 2023. Also the likes of maybe, I think Sam Cane will still be playing. Oh, that's it straight down the ground from Satner. Was it all the way? I think that might have. Oh, no, that was Jimmy Neesham with that shot. I'm just waiting to see whether that was a 4 or a 6 there. Sam Cane will retire from injury, says Johnny Blaze. I guess, yeah, he's had a lot of head knocks in the past as well, which isn't really, yeah, it's not great news for him. Did that go all the way? Oh, I think it did, actually. I think it hit the rope on the full. Yes. Oh, it's close, but I think that's actually a 6 for Jimmy Neesham, which is very good to see. Joe Moody, I don't think will be there in 2023 either. See, I feel like it's easier to say players who might not be there than players who will be. I know Brodie Retallick certainly won't be there for 2023. NZ lacks of qualities type 5. Players might hit us 2023. If New Zealand don't win this, I'll become an All Blacks fan, says BKR Sport. Hope you are safe as well, mate, from the cyclone. That one was a 6, though, for Jimmy Neesham. Very flat, but a very good shot. 15 more runs needed from 17 balls for the Black Caps. Did the game finish, says James Gordon? No, not quite. We have got 17 or 16 balls now maximum left in this one. And I have to say, if New Zealand, like BKR Sports said, if New Zealand don't get it from here with 5 wickets left, like you would like to see them make it. But I have a feeling the next match, I thought this one was going to be a little bit more one-sided after the innings that the Pakistan team started with, but they did bring it back well. And New Zealand haven't looked in a rush throughout this innings. Bob Jeff Dog, but who do you think's going to win? I believe it will be. Oh, that is a wide. I believe it is going to be New Zealand who win this one. But I think the next match between the two sides, the second T20, will be a lot closer. Yeah, that one is called a wide. Neesham not going to be able to hit that one, that's for sure, over his head. But now, unfortunately, Shaheen Afridi, he has been bowling pretty well so far. Oh, slower ball. That was a cheeky one. The rugby opinion here has said he's got to go. I will see you later. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, Neesham now, 14 off 15 balls. This is getting a little bit closer than I thought it was going to. And tell you what, if Shaheen Afridi, if he can get away with a couple more dot balls in this over, perhaps even a wicket, it could be relatively close. Let's see what he does with this one now. He's got 3 balls left in his over. What is Shaheen going to do? Oh, but what is Neesham going to do? He's going to hit it over the rope for 6. And I would say more than likely that is now the game. Neesham hitting 2 sixes in this over. And I would say from that he is going to win New Zealand the game. But then you've got to say that the over of Seifert, or the batting of Seifert, should I say, was very good as well. And because of that, he was able, I've just seen BKR Sport, don't make me an All Black for the love of God. No, you won't have to today, BKR Sport. But yeah, that was a great shot from Jimmy Neesham. Although I am saying that as if they have won this, which I guess they haven't yet, but they only need 8 from 14. So surely from here, the Black Caps will be able to get over the line. Neesham hits it to leg side. Or did he? Is that going to be leg bias? Oh, it's hit him on the toe, though, Jimmy Neesham, by the looks of it. Or he might have, they're saying he might have rolled his ankle there. I thought it hit him on the foot originally, but I think he did get a little bit of bat on it. I've been watching for a long time, says James Gordon. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Oh, Pakistan are actually reviewing this one. Is this going to be out? Surely not. I thought it was going a mile down leg. To be honest, I'll look like a fool now if it is out, but I'm just watching it from first glance. It looks like it's going down leg. Oh, it's hit the back foot. I think it might be umpire's call. It's actually going to be relatively close, maybe, but I think it is just going to keep on swinging. It was very pitched up. Cricket is such a long game, says Johnny Blaze. Yeah, and this is the shortest form of it, 2020. Although some people do play, it actually pitched outside leg, so we don't even get to see if it was going to hit the stump. But I can tell you that it wasn't. So unfortunately, another decision not going in Pakistan's favour, but they had to go for it. They had to have a chance. Who do you support in Super Rugby? Said Bob Jeff Dog. See, I've said it a few times. I support pretty much every single team because of the fact that, like, I just enjoy New Zealand rugby and pretty much all rugby like that much that the only team that I say I like a little bit more than the others I feel like not a good reason is the Hurricanes because I like their kit the most. So I feel like that's not really a valid reason to support a team more. But yeah, overall, I just enjoy the game so much that, like, I don't really have favourites. Like, any game that happens for Super Rugby Aotearoa, like, whoever wins, I'm still happy, you know, and I feel like that's going to be the case next season as well because we're going to have some very good games of rugby, and I am looking forward to all of them. I thought the commentator said he's got a broken ankle, said Kiwi Gamers. I hope not. If he is doing very well to still be out there. I support the Exeter Chiefs, says Johnny Blaze. Of course, Johnny Blaze is from Waikato. But yeah, at the moment, they are showing the scoreboard, and Seifert getting 57, Chapman getting 34, and then Phillips getting 23. Neesham at the moment, 15 off 10, and he is still at the crease. I'm just wondering, are New Zealand going to get it finished in the next over? 7 more runs. And I feel like if Santner can get a boundary here, I feel like they'll get it early in the next over. But if Santner gets out here, yeah, he's got that one. He's hit it well as well, but that is just a single. So they're going to need 6 off the last 2 overs now, the Black Caps. I feel like from here they should be able to do this. I'm new to this. Who's winning? The Black Caps are in a dominant position at the moment in this game. They have got 2 overs left, so 12 balls, and they only need to get 6 runs from those. So normally from here, as you can see, oh no, you can't quite see it. On the bottom of the screen, I've actually got the percentages of what team's going to be able to win this one. And at the moment, Pakistan have a 0.5% chance of winning it. I support the Chiefs and the Blues, says James Gordon. I support the Snakes, Central North Island. That was a joke, by the way, says Kiwi Gamer straight away after. But Wahab is going to be bowling now. I think at this stage, Pakistan, no, they haven't won. Oh, have they got still a chance? Santner steps way away to leg, and it is a dot ball. Surely they aren't going to come back from here, Pakistan. And if they somehow did, it would be extremely impressive, that's for sure. Are we going to hit that 45th like? At the moment, we're sitting on 44. Can we get to that 45 before the end of this live stream? I think we will be able to do it. But at the moment, Santner, he will be wanting to hit possibly a ball to the boundary this ball. I support the Hurricanes and the Chiefs, says the Kiwi Gamers. Santner shuffling around. That's going to be a single. Or is it going to be 2? He might get 2 for that. It has been chipped over the circle. And because of it, now they get 2 for that. So now Santner only needs to get a 4 to win this game for his team. Because he is the captain for this one as well. The Black Caps were missing the likes of Kane Williamson. They didn't have Ross Taylor. They didn't have Southey or Bolt or Wagner. They had a few players missing, but they have managed to get the win here, I would say, New Zealand. 4 more runs from 10 balls. Oh, Santner gets a bouncer. And that is a dot ball now. I support the Hurricanes, says Bob Jeff Dog. And I don't think I recognize your name, if I'm not wrong, Bob Jeff Dog. So thank you very much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. We've got a lot of Hurricane supporters by the looks of it here. I kind of support the Hurricanes, says James Gordon as well. So pretty much everyone has said the Hurricanes in the chat. I think other than maybe Johnny Blaze. I support Hurricanes too, said yeah, whatever. Santner has been hit with that ball. And that is another dot ball. It's now 4 from 8. Surely not. Surely Pakistan aren't. I go for the Hurricanes as well from Moorcake. So we have got a lot of Hurricane supporters in the house tonight. Yeah, it is currently 10. It is 10:18 p.m. New Zealand time. Or 10:19 now. So this game's going to finish maybe at around 10:20. No, not 10:20. That's only in a minute's time. Maybe around 10:30. I would say, unless Santner hits this ball to the boundary, of course, then it would finish at 10:20. Wow. Oh, yes, hit that one hard, Santner. And that's a way to finish the game. It's gone for 6. And it is going to finish at 10:20. And the Black Caps have won this first T20 up against Pakistan. Let's go, said the Kiwi Gamers. I support Highlanders. I hope Crusaders don't win next year. And with that final being added as well, Jackson, anyone could take it because all they've got to do is get to that final. And then if the Crusaders do have an off day or the team they're playing have a very good game, they will win it. It's pretty obvious. Kiwi Gamer is a Hurricane supporter looking at the Taranaki jersey on his profile picture. Said, yeah, whatever. At the moment, New Zealand win this match by 5 wickets. I better actually update that so you guys can see that at the bottom of the screen. I have to say I do thank every single one of you for being here for this live stream. It's been a lot of fun. I will put this at the bottom of the screen if I can remember how to spell. I always feel weird typing while I am on live stream. We'll put that up at the bottom of the screen. New Zealand win the match by 5 wickets. They did very well there, New Zealand. Their bowling early on was very good. And because of it, it actually helped them in those later stages because they were able to just kind of pace themselves throughout that innings. Pakistan, they won't be terribly happy with that. But who knows, maybe they will be back next week. Or not even next week, it's on Sunday, this next game. Yes, what a win, says Morecake. Lowell says, yeah, whatever. Let's go, says James Gordon. Or James Gordon, sorry, not James Gordon. Have a great rest of your night. Great stream, man. Thank you very much. Bob Jeff Dog, I do appreciate it. Later, said James Gordon. I'm going to create a logo for my friend squad, says Kiwi Gamers. How many of you are in that group, Kiwi Gamers? Yeah, there are the stats. I should actually show you the stats, shouldn't I? And what I can do is go like this. That is Pakistan. You probably want to see New Zealand, I would say, at this stage. Martin Guptill going out early, only 6 runs off 10 balls. Then Seifert 57 off 43. He did a very good job opening the batting. Devon Conway getting 5 off 4 runs there. Caught and bowled by Harris Rauf early on as well. Glenn Phillips getting 23 from 18. Mark Chapman 34 off 20. And then he was LBW from Harris Rauf once again, who managed to get 3 wickets throughout this match. James Neesham was not out on 15 off 10. Mitch Satner also not out, 12 off 8. They didn't win. I did. Said, yeah, whatever. 5, but ones that are living closer to me and can actually be in videos. Yay, it's CNM. I'm not saying the names, though. That is all right, Kiwi Gamer, sorry. But yeah, New Zealand winning this match against Pakistan. They will be very happy with that. And maybe, who knows, this next match on Sunday could be interesting. I will be hoping to do a live stream for it as well. We are 3 hours and 26 minutes into this live stream. So I have to say thank you all very much for tuning in. I think we are getting close to the end of it. But yeah, at the moment, anyone who is just tuning in now, trying to find the result of the match. We have got it there. New Zealand won by 5 wickets. 7 balls left in this match between New Zealand and Pakistan. The next match is being played in Hamilton. And New Zealand are going to be 1 up in this series. Yeah, that was a decent game to watch. And it looks like by the looks of it, I should say, it is going to be Jacob Duffy who gets the player of the match. I miss Pack and Save and New Zealand Pies. Says, yeah, whatever. What country are you in at the moment? Yeah, whatever. Are you in Australia? If I'm not, have you been on the live stream before? You may have. I can't quite remember. Can you play New Zealand versus France? Says Jackson always plays. I haven't actually got a French team made up. Yeah, whatever, said Australia. I thought it was. Yeah, I haven't actually got the French team made up. I've only got the France side that played against England. So they were that, they were actually the team that almost managed to beat England. But they don't have all of the top players in that lineup. I moved last year, said, yeah, whatever. Yeah, New Zealand Pies are quite good. Pack and Save, New Zealand's lowest food prices, not sponsored. Maybe one day. Who knows? Do you think Pack and Save will want to sponsor a watch-along channel and gaming channel? I don't think they would. But at the moment, we actually hit that 915 subscribers, so I'm very happy with that. So thank you all very much. Hopefully you have enjoyed the live stream. I used to live in Australia, says James Gordon. But I think more than likely we are 3 hours 29 into this live stream. I think we will be going, maybe we'll go to 3 hours 30. We'll see what we're sitting on in terms of the likes at the moment. And I will say we are a minute away from 3 hours 30. And if we can get that last like and get to 45 before the end of 1 hour 30, I will keep going for another 5 minutes. We'll go with that. Are you doing a Rugby Challenge 4 thing? I might be. I'll probably, after this live stream, I'll go and have a drink. And then I will I will go see what's happening. I'll probably see if my voice will continue to work. Are you going to play Rugby Challenge? It looks like you guys are keen for that, so that might have to be the plan. The only slight concern I have is the fact that some viewers may not be able to watch it, but hopefully they will see the replay that is going to be playing on the channel. But yeah, at the moment, we did actually hit that 45 likes, which means that we will go for a few more minutes, but we will have to go for some ridiculous goal to be able to continue for more than 5 after that. The Pakistani captain, he is saying that the wicket was a little bit more bouncy than he was expecting. But I feel like overall Pakistan, with how they started their innings, they did actually shape the middle pretty well and almost had the chance of coming back with that last couple overs where they wanted to get themselves right up into those big totals. Unfortunately for them, they just ended up losing a couple too many wickets. But yeah, we are sitting at 3 hours 30 at the moment. So we'll be possibly playing Rugby Challenge after this live stream if that is something you guys want to see. If not, I think I will say if we can hit, what should the goal be? I could actually put it up on the screen as well because we can see that they won by 5 wickets. I will quickly do that for you guys. I will put... Go. It seems so weird having that at the bottom of the screen, but I am going to go with it because I feel like talking for extra time will be pretty hard on the vocal cords, but nonetheless, New Zealand were able to win this match by 5 wickets in the end, 7 balls left. They did do a decent job, and I feel like Pakistan, they are going to Hamilton for the next match on Sunday, so I feel like that could be a close one as well. Which name do you prefer, Kiwi Lads or the Musketeers? See, I feel like I'm slightly partial to the Kiwi or to the Musketeers, sorry, because of the fact that that's kind of what we were called through school. But then we decided, because of the fact that there's about 100 channels called the Musketeers, we decided, right, we'll go for something different. And then the Kiwi Lads was born, and it kind of stuck around. And now I feel like it is kind of what we are known as. So for the new year, I think we are actually going to end up changing it, possibly to just the Kiwi Lads. But we do need a new logo because at the moment the logo is a T with an M inside it. So that is standing for the Musketeers, which is why the logo stayed the same when the names changed, if you guys were wondering about that. So that is why. But yeah, I feel like overall I'm happy enough with that game. We did get to see some good batting, some good cricket shots as well, and some very good bowling. Definitely from the youngster. Or is he young? Is Duffy young? I guess he's young. Jacob Duffy got man of the match. He got 4 wickets on debut, which, I mean, you can't really beat, really. Rauf, I think, got 3. So he also had a good day. And I said that he would be able to get a couple, but Satner did captain the side to victory there, which I'm sure they are very happy about. Yeah, at the moment, we have got 2 minutes left. And then at the moment, I think we will be ending the live stream from there. Once I change this one. I'm typing for anyone who is wondering. I realized I didn't actually specify what 917 was. I realize now, but that was rugby. No, it wasn't. I read rugby. It was subscribers that I was talking about. For the sake of possibly losing my voice, I will go another 5 minutes for you guys if that happens. So is a year about rugby, says Liam Hoffman. I think it's going to be more than likely that I will be doing a rugby challenge one. It might not be very long. I haven't actually got a thumbnail for it either, which is slightly unfortunate. Hopefully I will be able to whip up one quick enough, so I might need a little bit of time to do that. I'm going to head out, says James Gordon. No worries, mate. Thank you for tuning in while you did. Hope to see you back on Sunday for the next match. And hopefully it will be once again a good one between these two sides. So pretty much the schedule for them is going to be Sunday, they've got another 2020, and then Tuesday is also a 2020. And then we go into the Boxing Day test between the two sides, I believe, is when it starts. How do you make your thumbnails? I just end up using GIMP and then use screenshots and everything is the way that I do that. Because I feel like a lot of people use something to do with Adobe, don't they? But I probably do it the more difficult way. Like if I'm using a picture of someone or a character in the game, like a player in Rugby Challenge, I spend like 20 minutes just cutting around them, like so that I can use them in the thumbnail. So I feel like that is the slow way to do it, but it's just something that I end up doing. So that's probably why I don't have as much time as I would like to edit, because I'm just slowly chopping people out. Yep, I'll be there, said James Gordon. Good to hear, mate. Thank you very much. And with that said, how did that happen, boys? What happened there? We actually did make it to 917, and I didn't think we would. Like, to be honest, I slightly set that goal because I was like, nah, not going to happen. But that's happened. So thank you. Thank you very much for that. Like I said, I wasn't expecting it, which is why I feel like you're seeing why I'm so surprised at the moment. Because I didn't think we were going to do it. Yeah, I will have to change that. There we go. 920, I guess we are going for now. That is crazy. Thank you all very much for that. I do appreciate it very much so. Yeah, hopefully you did enjoy the live stream. And if you did, just subscribe because you've just tuned in. We are going to be doing the live streams on Sunday, and then also the next live stream after Sunday will be on Tuesday for the international cricket. But we don't just do international cricket. We are going to be doing a few Big Bash games. We might be doing the Big Bash game tomorrow afternoon. Might be an option as well. So if you are interested in the KFC Big Bash in Australia, yeah, this is the place to go. We aren't able to show the games, of course, due to licensing, but we will try our best, or I will try my best, I should say, to keep you guys informed. And it is more just about getting involved in the chat and just chilling out while we watch some good games of cricket. Hopefully you hit 1K by the end of the year, said yeah whatsoever. I feel like, yeah, like I said earlier, we were looking at 100 by the end of the year. We thought would be like, that would be incredible. And then earlier in the month, we actually were talking and we were like, if we can hit 875 by the end of the year, that would be like very good as well. That was when we were sitting on 850, and now we're over 900 and we're actually getting very close to the 1,000. So it's just a bit crazy, but I do thank you all quite often on these live streams, and I probably will continue to in the future because of how much I do appreciate it. But at the moment, I think after this one, I might... Who's got accounts? Because we're just gone up to 920 and I didn't expect it. And I feel like I'm just asking for likes or asking for subscribers at this stage, but I didn't think we'd actually be hitting it. To be honest, I'm confused and I don't know who's doing it. But I feel like the ones who want to see a Rugby Challenge live stream, I will have to start doing that for the you soon. So I'm going to... Right, from here, 8:38. I'm going, that's batting second, boom. That's not happening, this one, surely. So that will mean at 43 we will be ending this live stream now, because we can't just, I can't believe it. We can't keep doing this. We're just doing huge numbers. So I do thank you all very much for that. But anyone who is just tuning in now and wants to know about the game that we just witnessed, I will show you the stats while we are scrolling down. So Pakistan were the first team to bat, and it was opened reasonably well by their batter, Rizwan, who got 17 from 17. He was starting pretty well. And then from there, unfortunately for him, Shafiq got out second ball duck to Jacob Duffy. Then it was Ali, who was then out from Cougar Lion, caught him bowl, but not before Hafiz, I believe, was out as well from Jacob Duffy later in his next over. And then he also got Khan. No, who am I up to? But anyway, Duffy was actually on a hat-trick ball, and he almost got it. It was a very good ball as well. But then from there, we have got a decent innings from the captain. He got 42 off 32 balls. And then Shahar got 16 off 20, 19 off 14 for Wazem. And then Ashraf had 31 off 18, which was pretty impressive at the end of his innings. And then Reyes also was involved. Afridi got 10 off 5 at the end, and Harris Rauf was 1 not out. So that led to them getting 153 runs off their 20 overs, 9 wickets down. And then it was the Black Caps' turn. And from there, it was Martin Gupta who fell early, 6 runs off 10 balls, only 1 boundary for him. Then Seifert got 57 off 43, which was the innings that did help the Black Caps out big time. Conway got 5 off 4. Glenn Phillips got 23 off 18 then, and that was a little bit of a decent knock as well. But then he was out by Harris Rauf, who also got Conway. And then Chapman got LBW by Harris Rauf. That was near the end of the game, 34 off 20 for him. And then Neesham and Satner not out, 15 off 10 and also 12 off 8. So because of it, they were able to win this match. And they won it by 5 wickets with only 7 balls left in this match. It finished a little bit closer than a lot thought it would. But now I am excited for Hamilton, that is for sure. But because of it now, we have only got 2 minutes. And I feel like for sure we aren't going to hit that subscriber goal, which is good. Cole Games is in the house as well. Welcome, Cole, to the live stream. Glad to see you here, mate. We have just finished watching the game. It was a good one. And I think, if I'm not wrong, we are going to be going straight into a Rugby Challenge 4 live stream after I get a drink as well. Cole Games says he watched the game. I hope you enjoyed, mate, as well. There were some pretty good shots played. Pretty good bowling as well from both sides. But we have, anyone wondering, we have set this outrageous goal at the bottom of the screen, because or else I will be here possibly talking to you guys all night, which of course I wouldn't mind. But my breath, no, not my breath, my voice won't be able to handle it. Isaac Williams, who's winning? Hamish, I don't understand cricket. The Black Caps have already won, Isaac, in this one. They did win it by 5 wickets, so they had 7 balls left and they hit the runs required. New Zealand already won. I just saw who won. Apologies. No worries, Isaac. But we should all shout out Isaac because of the fact that I am actually using his Spark Sport account to be able to watch the game. So shout out to Isaac. Of course, we are on the podcast together, me and Isaac, the Kiwi Lads podcast. It has got a separate channel if you do want to check that out. I am silly, says Isaac. You are indeed. Isaac, a couple people earlier on, actually while you're in the chat, if you are still here, of course, wanted to see you start uploading on your channel. How do you feel about that? Let me know. But yeah, I set the subscriber goal way too high, Isaac, for the sake of being able to end the live stream, because or else I would just be going this whole time. And we are still on that 920. So with that said, we have got 40 seconds left of this live stream. And I am happy enough with how it went. I hope you guys all enjoyed as well, because if you did, I will be sure to bring you back plenty more of these in the future. We have also got the Big Bash games coming up if you can't wait till Sunday. But we have got all kinds. I saw Kiwi Gamer sub to me. Thanks, mate. See, he actually subbed to you before I mentioned it, Isaac, is the thing. Like, because he said, or someone said, what would I upload? They just wanted to see vlogs and gaming, Isaac, was the plan. Because someone, who was it? It might have been Mac, was commenting. And he was saying about how he wanted to see you, or he saw you and you looked a bit different. Johnny also said you look like the local Peeping Tom, but that's a different story. Liam Hoffman, so can we do rugby? We will be doing rugby. And probably, I would say about 8:50 p.m. New Zealand time. So in about 11 minutes time, I'll try and whip up a thumbnail and then play a few games of rugby for you guys. Maybe I'll just reuse the one from the Dream Team one, or Dream Matches. We could just do some Dream Matches at the end of it. But anyway, I think from this, we have reached the end of this live stream. I do thank you all very much for being here. I will put myself in full screen. Boom, there I am. And yeah, this is going to be the end of this live stream. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We will be back with more cricket videos in the future, as well as rugby and gaming. So we have got quite the arsenal on this channel. But anyway, that is going to be the end. And I will see you all in the next one. I can't see the end button. There it is.